everybody. So, we're going to dissect some foolery. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning into my channel called Take Heed to the Message with Abang Anwa. It just means Queen Baby. How y'all doing this morning? We about to get into some foolery, okay? The title of this nonsense right here, okay? The title of this nonsense right here is Trophy Wife Update. I married a monster. Okay. So Jermaine, okay, that's her husband's name on his profile. Okay. Jermaine is 47. He's 47. 5'9". Okay. Weigh 203 pounds. Okay. Now, this man has this man lives well. He lives well. Before he met her, he had everything locked in play. You know how they tell men in your youth chase the bag, you know what I'm saying? Until you get, where you need to be. Okay? Then you go out and make a family. So, check this out. Jermaine has three cars. He got a Porsche, a Nissan, and a Mercedes. Okay. Now, only how I learned this stuff, okay, is because I did some research. Y'all know I don't like to do research. I don't like to do research. Y'all know that. Hey, Green Beans, what's up? I don't like to do research, but I had to do some research because this whole post aggravates me, okay? The whole story of her coming out, it aggravates me, okay? So I have a problem because why isn't he in jail? That's my problem. I want to know why he not in jail, okay? Why y'all think this man not in jail? Why y'all think that? Somebody tell me in the chat. Why is this man not in jail? Okay? Why is Jermaine not in jail? I want to know. I want to know. Okay? I want to know why Jermaine is not in jail. Jermaine has been painted this evil man all over social media. Okay? Jermaine has been painted this evil man all over social media. Why he not in jail? A-Team, are you sure? Are you sure, A-Team? He didn't commit the crime. Are you sure, A-Team? Are you sure? I don't know. I don't know. Why? Okay? I want to know why. I want to know why. I want to know why. Why is he not in jail? 18, thank you for deleting those comments. I saw that foolishness. I appreciate you. Oh, 18, you believe she's the monster. I believe she's the monster too. Well, we gonna see. Because Jermaine looked like he was a well-to-do man, okay? And that's why he was on the dating apps. But a lot of people think that he only messed with her because he was trying to get to the children. But I'm going to share something with you. This is a lot of, when y'all trying to justify, because this is the sisterhood, when y'all trying to justify something, you will get up here and lie about it, okay? My problem is that this 14-minute video that she did has went 2.2 million, okay? She has grown, okay? She has grown like crazy all over social media just by a 14-minute clip. Okay? Some of the stuff is not adding up. Then you have the niece, okay? Darica, I hope I said her name right. She comes out and speak for her uncle. Okay? Now I'm going to share something with you. This is the uncomfortable truth, what I'm going to say. If the uncle was a predator, right? Okay, let's talk about it. Because being a predator just don't happen like this. Do you hear what I'm saying? Being a predator does not happen like this. The uncle has to been doing nonsense with his own family when they were young. I'm just saying. Becoming a predator does not happen overnight. I'm just, I'm just saying, Okay? Now, mind you, I have grown up under this. Okay? I'm not sitting here kicking her back in. But some of the story, it doesn't sound right. You know what I'm saying? Because, I'm not one of those women that, believe all women. I'm not one of those. I'm not one of those. I need some receipts. You can't just come up here and disgrace and say all this nonsense. Okay? This is the foolery. If the uncle was a predator, right? He would have been doing that to his own family. You would not have the niece come out here and vouch for her uncle. She like, my uncle is a good man. He would never do nothing like that. He was confused about what happened. He was trying to get his children. So when he found out that this happened to his children, he the one who filed for divorce. He the one tried to get the children. And then she turned around and said, oh, he the one who did this to the kids. Do you hear what I'm saying? If he would not have to divorce me, I would have been already in divorce. You know what I'm saying? I would have been already filed against him. Okay? I would have been already seeking everything I needed to get, from the courts for my children. Okay? That's what I would have done. But what did she do? She turned around and put, I guess, what is it, a restraining order or something? I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it. To stop him from being around the children. Mind you, the true problem allegedly is that oldest boy. Now, like I told y'all before, that oldest boy, somebody did something to that oldest boy. That oldest boy didn't just get that from nowhere. I keep telling y'all, children don't just automatically start doing that. They don't. Somebody is doing something to them. Okay? So this woman was with her baby daddy, okay? Her baby daddy, the oldest child since 17 years. She was 17 years old when she had that oldest one, right? She was with him from 17 to age 24. I hope I'm right, okay? I hope I'm right. This is what I heard on the street, okay? 17 to 24. So in that time frame, y'all don't know what happened to that oldest boy. You don't know. Because the way the niece is telling the story, okay? The way the niece is telling the story, it's like she a bad mama. You know what I'm saying? She's a bad mama. She's worried about the image on YouTube and IG instead of worrying about taking care of her babies. Okay? So the thing is that for that oldest boy, like the niece said, the oldest boy allegedly is touching those kids. He touched all three of those younger ones. Okay? Okay. So this is what this is what it looks like to me. Okay? She trying to protect that oldest boy. She trying to protect that oldest boy, but this is the true problem in the house, allegedly. She need to get that baby some help. He shouldn't be around the other children. He needs some help. Something is going on. I'm not telling you to throw this baby away. I am not. This baby is still your blood. But what I'm saying is find out what is going on. Get this baby some counseling. Get this baby some help. Find out what's going on. Because a boy his age is not supposed to be putting shit all over people's walls. Do you hear me? This is what the niece allegedly said, that this boy get upset and he put shit all over people's walls and stuff when he go over to their house. So that means she's a stay-at-home mom. Why those kids are not with her, y'all? Why are those kids not with her? She's a stay-at-home mom. You should be planning trips, taking these kids places to the park, to the playground after school, spending time with them. You are a stay-at-home mom. What I really love so much is that these past, let me see, I gotta say 3 years, maybe 3 years. 3 years, 3 years, 4 years. Can I say 3, 4 years? Okay, 3, 4 years. I have been able to spend more time aggravating the kids. I have been able to spend more time aggravating the children. You know what I'm saying? We're able to do more things together, you know? Even if it's just a grocery store run, even if it's just the farmer's market run, even if it's just we're going over to the library or going over to the center over here. I get to spend more time with them in the last like 4 years, you know? And I love that because I have always been like, you know, always working. You know what I'm saying? Always working, just always been like that. But the last 4 years, I have been able to do more things. Mind you, when I got married, you know, it relieved a lot. You know, it relieved a lot that I didn't take on everything. Okay? That I had someone to come out and say, I got you. You know what I'm saying? I got you. So when you get married, a lot of that just relieves off of you. Okay? A lot of women, y'all miss that, you know. And only thing you got to do is just submit to your husband. You know? Once you submit, you get a lot of that, you know, a lot of those issues relieved off you. Okay? But you know, some of y'all ain't get that yet. Some of y'all ain't get that yet. So my problem is that it looks like to me she used this man. When you listen to the story of how she only dated, you know, allegedly dope boys, okay? Allegedly, she only dated dope boys, okay? And from 17 to 24, she was with one man, okay? And then she began to start dating after that guy, okay? So allegedly, okay? I have a problem because you didn't make good choices. You know what I'm saying? Being with a dope boy is not a good choice. I'm just saying, being with a dope boy is a problem. Okay? And then for you to immediately get your children around a man that you don't know. See, single mothers, I want to share something with you. You gotta have a little common sense. You got to. You gotta have a little common sense. Because you gotta be careful who you let around your babies. Everybody can't be around your babies. You don't know the motive. Now, I remember when the sprinkle lady had said something, it had went viral. Okay, her stuff goes viral a lot. But one particular time she said, if you want a man, this is what she said. If you want a man to take care of you, okay, just pack up all your stuff, okay? Pack up all your stuff and go to his house and tell him you don't have anywhere to stay. Don't you know this is the same thing that this lady did? Okay? She told this man she don't have nowhere to live with her kids and she needed help. She wanted to know if she could live with him. So he said to her, we got to get married first. He said to her, we got to get married first. She just met this man. Okay? She just met this man. She said, he said, we got to get married first. If you want to live with me, we got to get married. So she went out, okay? She went out and brought him a ring. Yeah. She went out and brought him a ring for $300. She went out and brought this man a ring for $300. So, I'm not sure if he accepted the ring or not. Okay, this is all alleged. But a week after, okay, okay, I have to say alleged. You have to say alleged on YouTube. If you don't, that means you don't know anything about YouTube. You have to say allegedly, okay? You have to say allegedly. All content creators have to say allegedly. So now, he went out and brought her, I think she said, a $10,000 ring. She wasn't pleased with the ring, but she accepted it. That's what she said. This is what she told her audience, okay? And then later he bought her a $20,000 ring. This is what she said. But they went down to the courthouse and got married, okay? They went down to the courthouse and got married. My problem is that even though they marry fast, I'm not judging that. I'm not judging that. Because when my king met me, it was like boom, 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 boom. And now 18. You know what I'm saying? So boom, 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 and 18. And this man knew he was gonna marry me when we first met. He knew I was gonna be his wife. So I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not judging on the way that they got married fast. That's not it. But it sounded like she had a plan to destroy this man. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me drop a couple babies on him. You know what I'm saying? And then come in and take him for what he worth. That's what it sound like to. That's what it sound like to me. Let me know. Am I reaching? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if I'm reaching, cause that's what it sound like to me. JJ, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. I appreciate you, JJ. Thank you. Okay, let me see. Let me see. I'm just reading some comments, y'all. I'm sorry. Ellis, what's up, baby? Quincy, what's going on? How you doing? Thank you. I appreciate it. You said congratulations on your husband. Yes. Thank God for another year. hmm My whole thing is that I'm wondering how she played this persona. Like, And a lot of people, a lot of content creators play this persona like they live well, and they have men who are rich and stuff like that. A lot of women play this persona, but this man, Mr. Jermaine, was well to do. He was well to do. He had his own house, everything. You know what I'm saying? Jermaine lived well. When you check out his information, somebody got all his info. Okay. And the content creator was telling the whole story. And I was like, oh, this man is well to do. He's well to do. And it looked like he just was ready to have children and settle down. 47, ready to have children and settle down. And so he thought, I guess the way she looked, because this woman is beautiful. This woman is beautiful. No one can take anything away from this woman. This woman is beautiful. Okay? You can't take anything away from this woman. Okay? Green beans, why you say hell no? What is going on here? Okay? Yeah, the woman is beautiful. Okay? So I think maybe he never had a woman like her, And so the red flags he saw, he just act like it wasn't anything because she had told him, and this would have been a flag for me, but she had told him her eldest son don't like nobody. Okay? Her eldest son don't like nobody. So that would have been a red flag for me, because I told y'all that if the woman does not have the children in line, you shouldn't date her. Black women are 80% baby mamas in our culture. Just go to the next one. I'm not lying. If they don't, I don't care how beautiful they look, how beautiful the woman look. I don't care how well to do she is. If those kids are not in line and that baby daddy is not in line, don't continue. Do not continue, baby. Okay? Don't continue. Go away. Just leave her. Because all you're going to do is walk into some foolery. All you're going to do is walk into some foolery. And probably Jermaine is not one of those men who is streetwise. Gotta be. He gotta be one of those men that's not streetwise. Okay? Because a man who's streetwise would have seen the game. He would have seen the game. A man who is streetwise would have seen the game from a mile away. Okay? So you came to this man, you got 2 children. Okay? You just show up to this man. You only met him, only been a week. You show up to this man's house. Okay? That doesn't make sense. You show up to this man's house. You don't know him from Adam. And say you need somewhere to stay. You need somewhere to stay. And so he says to you, we cannot live together. We need to get married first. And you go and buy him a $300 ring because you want to make sure he marry you. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure he marry me. So you go and get him a $300 ring and propose to him. And then I guess, it didn't go the way you wanted. So, and he didn't want to accept it that way, more than likely, So now he turn around and go get you a $10,000 ring and he proposed to you. And then y'all go to the courthouse and get married. My thing is that if this man was a true predator, okay, we have to talk about it. If he was a true predator, this woman's children would not been the first kids he interacted with. A predator always mess with their family first. I ain't lying. I'm not lying. A predator will always mess with their family members first. They do. They do. Because the same person who touched me touch other people in my family too. Okay? And this is a family member. So they didn't just touch me, they touched other people in my family too. So if this uncle was a predator, you see that niece who came to vouch for him, he'd have touched that niece. He would have touched other nieces and nephews in his family if he was a true predator. Being a predator does not just start like this. It doesn't. It doesn't. It has to come from when you were doing this mess already. And ain't nobody telling you. You were doing this mess already. So she's saying her son never liked anybody that she dated, right? The son was always a problem beforehand. That mean that boy was already touched beforehand and probably was touching the little brother as well. Okay? Because later they found out that he was touching all three. The oldest boy got so much anger issues, allegedly, that he hit the boy, the other brother, and gave him a concussion. Okay? Gave this boy a concussion. The mama was so scared, she didn't go out, take this baby to the hospital or anything and find out if he's okay. She didn't do nothing because she was scared. That boy could have just, went to glory in the house because of that oldest one. And you said, oh no, I'm not going to take him to the hospital. What kind of mama does that? I watched some videos of this woman that she on a live and she hear her daughter screaming, okay? Screaming and crying and saying, stop, no, no, no. All this stuff, okay? The little girl was saying. And she gonna say, oh, my daughter is with her father. And so, she's crying and stuff like that. So now the woman who was doing the video was like, well, was he touching on the child while she was on the live? Now, this is the thing that hurts so much is because all of y'all hate men so much, y'all hate men so much. Y'all got up there and was like, wait a minute. Was he touching on this baby while the mother was on the live? Y'all hate men so much. Could it be he was changing a baby diaper? You know what I'm saying? Could it be she was crying because something the father wouldn't give her? You know what I'm saying? But y'all immediately went to, oh, he was touching on the baby at the time of her life. Because this is the thing. If they say a black man did it, I ain't lying to you. If they say a black man did it, y'all will all ride. Y'all will ride the wave out. If a black man did it. Just like Brick-Faced Lady. Just like Brick-Faced Lady. When she came out and did all that, I did a video when it first happened. And I said, y'all, get some more evidence. Don't go in here and crucify black men. Something is not right. It doesn't sound right. Y'all all was going crazy. Y'all was calling me a pick me and all this other food. Mind you, I already been picked. I've been picked. Okay? I've been picked. Okay? But y'all was kicking my back in. And then what happened? I was right. I was right. She was lying. I was right. Now, same thing like this young lady right here. I say, y'all wait, that don't sound right. Something is not right. And then the niece come out and was like, nah, Okay, Darica, is that her name? Darica. She came out on her uncle's behalf. Because if the uncle came out, none of y'all will believe the uncle. None of y'all will believe the uncle. If he came out in defense and said he didn't do anything. Good morning, Mr. He said, how are you? Wonderful show yesterday. If the uncle came out and said he didn't do it, y'all wouldn't have believed him. because it's convenient to roast black men. That's nasty, right? But it's true. It's convenient to roast black men. 18, you right. You right. You are so right. It's convenient to roast black men. Hey Shay, what's up? Thank you, Green Beans. I appreciate you, sir. It's convenient to roast black men. Anytime, all a woman got to do is come out and say a black man did it. And then turn around and put, and I said this wrong yesterday. What is it? A GoFundMe? Is that, am I saying that wrong? Let me know, because I had said it wrong yesterday. Okay. A GoFundMe page, y'all quick GoFundMe. Thank you, Mr. He said. Y'all quick. That's why you already knew something was wrong. It was too fast. A GoFundMe page. Y'all GoFundMe real quick. And when you should have been focusing on getting this man put in jail. Why are you coming to tell us, okay, what happened with this baby, when we supposed to hear in your 14-minute video that they locked him up? Why we don't hear in that 14-minute video that they locked him up? And when you go check any police report, was Jermaine locked up? Did they throw the book at Jermaine? Because you said you waited a month to come out and talk to anybody. Jermaine should have been in jail. When you went to the hospital and you claimed you went to 2 hospitals, because the first one said they don't do that there, I knew you was lying. I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't sound right. Because no hospital is going to let you go. Once you come and tell them, okay, once you come and say to them, the child, you believe your child has been touched, okay? Once you tell them you believe your child has been touched, okay, they do not let you leave. They don't let you leave, baby. They don't let you leave. Hey, Jay Leroy, how are you, sir? They do not let you leave. That's why I thought that was strange. I was like, oh, so they let her leave? Okay? That doesn't sound right. So now you telling me, now she says the police interacted with her. She gets to the other hospital, the police interacted with her. And she said the baby told them that it was the daddy. Okay? Shout out to CPS. CPS is not, in New Jersey, they got diapers over here. They don't call it CPS. But shout out to CPS that talked to this baby in private and found out it was the elder son. Okay? Allegedly. Gotta say allegedly on these YouTube streets. Found out it was the eldest son. Hey, Corey Joe, what's going on? So shout out to CPS. Shout out to Mona D, co-worker. Shout out to Mona D. But when you look at this, she wanted to save that boy. And this is a little nasty. She said, fuck the rest of those children. I gotta save my son. That's what it sounded like to me. Your eldest son is the predator. And you said, screw the rest of these kids. I love my eldest son and I'm going to keep him, I'm going to keep him here. Instead of getting that baby the help that he needs. I'm not saying, just, disappear on your baby. I'm not saying that. The child is still yours. But you need to get him some help. Somebody been touching him. Children only react like that is because someone introduced it to them. Someone introduced that nonsense to them. I think, and this is just, this is what I think. You were using Jermaine. Any little money you can get out of Jermaine and you were getting pregnant, you know, any little money you could get from Jermaine, you was like, I'm gonna get it. Because when you sat up there and said the sprinkle lady was your mentor, and then you said you believe some of the stuff Kevin said as well. May Kevin's soul rest in peace. You said you liked some of the stuff that Kevin said as well. I think you were lying about the part with Kevin. I think you were lying about the part with Kevin. I think you were just trying to finesse your crowd, because when a woman starts speaking about Kevin, okay, when a woman starts speaking about Kevin, everybody believes like, oh, she got it from Kevin. Like when I first started talking on social media, right? Only one of my kings that follow me, okay, knew that I got some of my ideas from Kevin. Okay, he knew just by the way I was talking. I didn't even mention Kevin, but he knew by the way I was talking that I listened to Kevin. So when a content creator tells you that they favored Kevin, okay, Kevin Samuels, you gravitate towards that. You gravitate towards a woman like that. But I think she was lying. Do I believe she only listened to the sprinkle lady? Yes, I believe that. I believe that. Because how do you just get in here? You don't know this man from Adam. And this is what Sprinkle taught them. Just go there to his house, okay, with your bags and tell him you don't have a place to stay. And that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. She went to this man's house and said she don't have nowhere to stay. She told this man, I do not have a place to stay, me and my children. And he told her that you could only live with me if we get married. And she went out and bought a ring for him. If that's not trying to finesse somebody, I don't know what is. If that's not trying to finesse somebody, I don't know what is. Something is wrong somewhere. If you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page. Also donate to the page. And for all my haters that are watching, okay, at least you can hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? You're here for a purpose, but hit the like button. You feel me? It's okay that you're here. You want to watch me from the clouds and shit, but at least hit the like button. Okay? Be respectful. At least hit the like button. This is the uncomfortable truth. It looks like she was using this man. That's what it looked like. It looked like she was using this man. Because now, all the while, she was with a dope boy. All the while, she was with a dope boy. Okay? All the while, she was with a dope boy. And so now, she started listening to the sprinkle lady and was like, oh, I need a high value man, you know. And this is the uncomfortable truth. A high value man is not a man that has money. It's his character. That's what a high value man is. It's his character, the way he behaves, the way he governs over things, the way he takes things head on. That's a high value man. And we have that so confused. A high value man, oh, he got to be making this, he got to be making that. And it's crazy. Okay? 1000 watts radio for the $2 super chat said, I'm not a hater, but I didn't forget to hit that. I didn't forget to hit it. Hit that like button. Thank you so much, Corey Joe. I appreciate you. Deja, thank you so much. I hope I said your name correctly. I always get it wrong. For the $1.99 super chat, thank you, baby. I appreciate you. So, to me, it sounds like, something is not right there. Something is not right there. So I want y'all to listen to this content creator. She gonna come in the beginning. You going, she's passing judgment and everything like that. And I understand, because when you are a baby mother and you have children, I'm sorry, I said that wrong. When you are a baby mama, okay, you gotta be careful who you let around your babies. You gotta be careful. There are real predators around. You gotta be careful. It's always good to wait a little bit until the relationship get a little heavy. Then you want to introduce the children to him or a child to him. Okay? But should he know that you have kids in the beginning when you're dating? Yes, he should know. You should tell him the truth. I have 2 children. I have 3 children. I have 1 child. You know what I'm saying? He should know the truth that you have kids or kid. And then you explain to him, well, we're dating. When things start getting more serious, then I'll let my child, meet you. Because one thing as baby mamas, we shouldn't have too many men around our children. You should not have too many men around your children. Okay? Marriage, politics, and sports. Hello, Arpain. Good morning. Are those his biological daughters? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Them his babies. Okay? That's what she said. Okay? That's what she said. Okay? And I'm going to share something with you. Ain't nothing the husband can do, because by law, once you marry, any children after that belong to the husband. Okay? Yeah, that ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? I think married people, if you feeling some type of way about the wife, I think you should be able to challenge paternity. I kid you not. I know that's nasty. Okay, and I'm a married woman saying that, but I think you should be able to question the paternity. Because the way she acting, I gotta question those babies. Because she still have some type of link with the dope boy. So I want to know. You know what I'm saying? She still has some type of link. That's the oldest son father. I guess the oldest son of those 2 boys. Okay, so I'm questioning it. Okay, allegedly. Okay, allegedly. Gotta say allegedly. So this is Ab and Preach. Now, it was another content creator I wanted us to talk about, but I guess I didn't keep that one. Okay, so we'll go into Ab and Preach. Okay, Shout out to Ab and Preach. We're going to go into that real quick. We're going to talk about it. Let me see. I know they got a commercial first. Oh my goodness. It's sad though. It's sad because this man is being blamed for all this foolery and something is not right. Something's not right. Marriage, politics, and sports says she's lying. You believe she lying, or pain? You sure? You sure you believe she lying? Okay. I listen. And you know what? Somebody said yes, too many men. Too many men. Let me see. That's nasty to question paternity. Nope, it's not nasty. That's not nasty to question paternity. Mm-mm. Nope. Mm-mm. No, no, not at all. I would question paternity. A lot of y'all sisters be riding dirty. I'm sorry. That's the uncomfortable truth. A lot of y'all sisters be riding dirty. Marriage, marriage, politics, and sports says, I believe her son has to be questioned. I believe so too. And they need to get that baby some help. They need to get that baby some help. I feel bad for him. So this is the thing too. The baby was not, she claimed in her video, she said she changed the baby diaper and she asked the baby, and the baby told her it was the father. But the cousin, the niece, okay, Darica, I know I'm saying this woman name wrong. She said the children were at the grandma house, and the grandma is the one who asked the baby. The grandma is the one who asked the baby, and she told her son. She told her son what the baby told her, that it was the brother that was touching her. So how now you come out and say that it was you who changed the baby diaper? Here we go, y'all.
I ended up watching. I think it's important because it kind of contextualizes everything. So if you guys haven't seen the first video, we put that out just the day before, so you guys can go check that out. She got married to someone rather quickly. During that marriage, she ended up getting raped a couple of times, and then after that, her children that she had with this man, which I think we misspoke on. She had two children with this man. They ended up getting touched by the man. So she made a video about it. It went viral.
And another thing too, she also claimed that the husband, raped her 4 times in their marriage in the beginning. 4 times in their marriage in the beginning that he raped her. Okay. How are you making these videos? You know what I'm saying? How are you bigging up this man in the beginning? If 4 times this man raped you, how are you doing that? How are you bigging up in these videos this man if this man raped you 4 times? How are you bigging this man up? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. And because black men are hated so much, they're hated so much, y'all believe anything a woman say if it comes to a black man. You won't go check no receipts. Nobody will question anything. Women will get out here and say, oh, you're victim shaming. That's exactly what they will say. If you question paternity, y'all women will get in here and say, oh, that's not right. What do you mean that that's not right? Do you know how many women have lied on men? Men have been taking care of children till they turn 18, 20, sometimes 22, sometimes 30 years old. And he turned out not to be the daddy. Have we not been watching Paternity Court? Have we not been watching Maury? First of all, this game is old. This game has been since our great great grandmas. Okay? Okay, women been doing this foolery since our great great grandmas. Okay? All right, let's act like we understand. All you got to do is look at your family. About 6 of them look like your granddaddy. Okay? The other 6, high yellow with hazel eyes. Where did the other 6 come from? The first 6 look like your granddaddy. The other 6 look like somebody else. Okay? But Big Mama up there telling your granddaddy, those your kids, those your kids. And this is the thing. This is the thing that hurts so bad. We sit up here and we co-sign the foolery. That fake sisterhood. Hey, girl at night, how are you, baby? We will sit up here and co-sign the foolery. We co-sign it. Oh, you victim shaming, you victim shaming. She came out with the story. It wasn't me. I didn't ask her to come out with that story. She came out with the story. I didn't ask her. I did not ask her to come and tell us her business. She came out with the story. So that means everybody has the right to critique it. You have the right to critique it. If it doesn't sound right, you have the right to critique the story, damn it. 4 times you said this man has raped you. Why were you still married to him? Why are you still married to him? 4 times you said he raped you. Why are you still married to him? First of all, I don't even know how you can say your husband raped you. Some of y'all women, I don't even understand that part. I don't understand. Because I have always said you're supposed to give away that JJ freely to your husband. Your body belonged to him, and his body belonged to you. You and him are one. We shouldn't be boxing it out about us trying to make love. We should not be boxing it out, you know what I'm saying, while we trying to make love. That's crazy. That doesn't land well at all, baby. If he did this to you, it wouldn't have been a third time. It wouldn't have got all the way there. First time. Okay, I would have been out. That doesn't make sense. I don't care how much money this man got. I would have been out. But then you laid up there and had 3 children with him. Because you got a newborn baby. So that's 5 kids. Okay, you brought 2 to this man and then he gave you 3. That doesn't make sense. You a chameleon. I don't care what anybody say. You can't tell me anything. I don't care what anybody say. You are a chameleon. Dr. Still, how are you? You are a chameleon. I don't care what anybody say. You know what's the sad part? Some of y'all lie so much that when something really happens to a woman, it's going to be hard for people to believe you. It's going to be hard for people to believe when something happens to women. because a lot of y'all lie so much. And y'all always use the same tactic. And this is the messed up part. When y'all going through custody battle, you will say this man is a danger to the children. You will get a restraining order. Okay? Either you accuse him of grape or essay, okay? All right? Or you accuse him of laying hands on you, okay? Or you accuse him of being a druggie. Okay, I said it. So when all these things, you know what I'm saying? This is what you accuse. This is why some of them judges just look at y'all. Because it's the same playbook. All of y'all use the same playbook to keep the man from his children. Sometimes these men be in a system fighting this case for years until they get a judge that's smart enough to know this shit don't sound right. Okay? Or until they get a smart CPS worker that say this shit don't sound right. Let me pull the baby. You know what I'm saying? Let me pull the baby. Hey, Queen of Rose, how are you, honey? Let me pull the baby to the side and start talking to this baby. Shout out to the CPS worker who did that. Because if she didn't do that, pull that baby to the side without anybody seeing what was going on, if she didn't pull that baby to the side, they would have roasted that father. They would have roasted that father and nailed him to the cross. If it wasn't for that CPS worker. And I'm quite sure the CPS worker reported this to the judge, told the judge. Judge said, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Nope. Mm-mm. This is why this man is not in prison. Y'all, can you imagine? Can you imagine this horrible story that we hear from ISIS? Okay? This man is not in jail, y'all. Come on now. This horrible story we hear from ISIS. This man is not in jail. Why did she even change her name to ISIS? Why did she even change her name to ISIS? Anybody know what ISIS is? Why would you go and change your name to ISIS? You know, it was just trophy wife. And so you turned around and changed your name into ISIS. This is why I asked y'all, do you believe trophy wife is a chameleon? ISIS was somebody's problem. That goddess was somebody's problem. She was a problem. And now she done changed her name to ISIS. Let's go into Ab and Preach. Let's continue.
Discussing it, but just keep listening.
Hey ladies, welcome back to the new Trophy Wife. Today I'm going to be sharing my story with you guys about how I went from being a single mom to a spoiled housewife in less than 1 year. And you can too.
When you know what you know and you listen to that, it's crazy.
I had my first child when I was 17 years old. I intentionally got pregnant with my boyfriend at the time and basically turned into a child.
I intentionally got pregnant. And she was 17. Okay? She was 17. So you don't think she intentionally got pregnant with those other babies? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Child. After having 2 children and being a single mom, I think that my self-esteem was definitely low. I didn't know that at the time, but if I think...
Quincy, stop clowning because I see you. I see you. You know that there is a lot of haters watching this podcast. Don't act like that. But I'm going to share something with y'all haters. At least hit the like button while you're here. At least hit the like button while you're here. Okay? You ain't doing nothing. Hit the like button, okay? Hit the like button. Donate to the channel. It's okay you want to hate from afar, but at least hit the like button. Hey, Red Lipstick Vibe, how are you, baby? It's good to see you. Be nice. Hit the like button, damn it. What the hell? Let's go.
The kind of men that I was choosing, it definitely was a reflection of my lower self-esteem. My mom drilled into me, oh, go with the man that's going to be the best breeder. And I think society drilled into me to go after the street dude, the swag type dude, or whatever you want to call it. I was very self-sufficient, all about the mindset.
Her mom told her to go with the best breeder, okay? And what does the best breeder mean to us as women? It means the way his body structure is. It means the way his hair is. That means the way he look. We don't start understanding who is the best man until we get a little bit knowledge. Okay? We don't understand who is the best man until we get a little bit of knowledge. Okay? So she said, who is the best breeder? So you would assume that this man, okay, well, I got to get somebody who look good. And I'm going to share something with you. Mostly all the dope boys are the most handsome ones. Yep. I ain't lying to you. Mostly all the dope boys are the most handsome ones, and the Pookie and Rares, okay, are the most handsome ones. The ones who have substance, that is a king in their own right. They don't look nothing like the dope boys. They don't. They don't. They got a little swagger, but it's not crazy. It's not a crazy swagger. Okay? And I'm going to share something with you. Jermaine, her husband, is a good man, but he ain't never been with a woman like that. So sometimes when a man ain't never been with a woman, okay, like this, they usually let them walk all over them because they ain't never been with a woman like this. They trying to please her. And Jermaine don't know nothing about the streets, you could tell, because he was busy chasing the bag when he was younger. Because that's the key. That's what they tell men. Chase that bag, chase that money, get yourself together so now when you get older, you get to relax. Jermaine, 47, had his own house, 3 cars. Okay? He didn't know the game. He didn't know the game. And he 20 years older than her. 20 years older than her. Let's get into it.
Well, I can do it by myself. I don't need a man, as so many of us modern women say. It felt so lonely, and it was sad. It was really sad. It was, I'd say, one of the lowest points in my life. And I realized that I don't want to do this on my own. I don't want to raise these boys on my own. I want a family. I want someone that I can love, someone that loves me and my children. And after learning quickly that everything that glitters is not gold, I happened to come across Shira 7 on YouTube, and she completely changed my life. And she basically taught me what a high value man is and what to look for when trying to find a husband.
You know Share 7 is?
No.
That's the drizzle girl. Or is it sprinkle?
It was
The original sprinkle.
If you're a woman and you're jealous and you're married, you married the wrong man. Sprinkle.
no, she's not. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Remember when all the women were like, yo, if you gotta pay bills, sprinkle, leave his ass. Cause I could pay bills by myself, what I need him for. You know, that lady.
Yes, I tell women to cheat if this is your circumstance. If you're not cheating, you should be. Paying half the rent in this, you should be allowed to cheat and level up.
So you heard that, right? You heard what Sprinkle said. She said if your man is paying half the bills, baby, you allowed to cheat, okay? If your man is paying half of the bills, baby, you allowed to cheat. Put it in the chat, y'all. Let me know. If your man paying half the bills, my sisters in the chat, my lionesses. I don't want no hyenas too, because I know I have hyenas in the chat. Hyenas don't respond. But to my lionesses, okay? Do you cheat on your man if he paying half of the bills in the house with you? Okay? Would you cheat on your man if he paying half of the bills? Okay? JJ said no. Gail at night said absolutely not. Okay. Shay said, fuck no. Shay, what? Miss Straight Up No Chaser said ridiculous. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Queen of Rose said, it's the foolishness for me. I can't. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, listen. All right, let's get into the foolery. Let's get back into it.
She wanted to become a trophy wife. Okay, social media got y'all fucked up.
Yes.
Social media, truly.
That's
social
really,
media.
That's really that. That's self-admitted.
And just another detail that's really important here. She was with the father of her kids from 17 till about 24, did one Christmas by herself, and said, I'm changing everything.
I'm done.
Wait, I'm sorry. Gail at Night and Black Queen. Y'all some problems in here because I just saw the same thing. Y'all wrong. But you telling the truth though, because that's what happened. They gonna be paying all the bills and the women still cheat. Talking about, you not home all the time. That's the excuse. You ain't never home. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, he out there working so that, you still have that house. You still got those cars that you driving in the front, okay? Your kids, y'all still got food on the table, clothes on the kids' back, shoes on their feet, but I'm cheating on you, because you're not home with me, So, I'm justified in cheating, okay? Now, Black Queen, I'm watching you. Gail at Night, I'm watching you. Y'all don't become my troublemakers this morning. I'm watching y'all. This is some foolery. Here we go, y'all. Oh my God, this is terrible.
Let's keep watching.
So I ended up taking my sister's advice and signing up for eHarmony. And I think the second person that I matched with was the man that I'm married to now, my husband. My husband and I have a 20-year age gap.
20
and
years.
He was not the first older man that I dated. I actually dated someone like 10 years older than me. A lot of people have told me I'm very mature for my age. So someone 10 years older than me just wasn't a big enough age gap for me to vibe with.
Did she say someone 10 years my age wasn't enough of an age gap for me to vibe with? So she needed someone much older, according to herself.
She needed that.
And so when I met my husband, I knew right away almost. And
I got to just stop for a minute. So 20 years age gap, 20 years, okay? Realistic vibe. Why realistic vibe? Why? I just look. I was about to say that. Why? So you become the problem today, realistic vibe. I see you. Okay. Realistic vibe says she looking for a daddy. That's what she looking for. She was looking, father issues. She was looking for a daddy. Oh, damn. Doctor still says a sugar daddy. I'm tired of you, sir. I'm tired of you. He said a sugar daddy. Oh, damn. Let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. Here we go.
But it was definitely true. I know it sounds cliche. Just from our first date, it just felt natural. I felt like I just had known this person already. It was so comfortable. I think we both were kind of just dating different people at the time, and it's not good to put all your eggs in one basket. But we had a great first date, and I think he ended up asking me to be his girlfriend on the first date, and I said I would think about it.
Okay, so the first date they went on, he asked her, "Could you be my girlfriend?" She said, "Oh no, I gotta go and think about it. I gotta go sit down and think about it." Okay, because I'm gonna share something with you. I don't think Jermaine get baddies like this. This woman is a baddie. Okay, she's beautiful. Now I don't know. This could be just be makeup in a 27-inch. I don't know, but this woman she looks like a baddie. Okay, and I don't think Jermaine gets baddies. Okay. He not used to this type of woman, but I bet you he won't look for this woman no more. I bet you he won't look for this type of woman no more. Okay? You know what he gonna look for? And this is nasty, y'all. This is nasty. Okay? He gonna look for an average looking woman that got a right mind. She got a right mind. And he gonna need somebody who can be a mother as well. Okay? Who can be a mother, because he gonna need somebody to help him raise those 3 girls. I don't know what that last baby is. It might be a girl, but the two right now that's in question are girls. Okay, and that last one, I don't know what that last baby is. But the next woman he get gonna be average at best. Shout out to Kevin Samuels, may his soul rest in peace. Gonna be average at best. Okay, I said what I said. Okay, because some of y'all women who I'm bad, y'all baddies, y'all be the demons. Y'all be the demons. Y'all be the demons. I'm baddies, Y'all be the demons. Okay? Now listen, the Bible said that the devil was the most beautiful angel in heaven. Okay? So this is why when you too beautiful, I question your goodness. I question your goodness when you too pretty. I question your goodness. I know that's evil. That's evil, but I question your goodness when you too pretty. Okay, when you're too pretty, I question your goodness. Now, I ain't gonna say boogaboos is not evil either. I'm not gonna say boogaboos is not evil. Okay? But the average at best, they not like that. Okay? They not like that. The average at best is not like that. Okay? They not like that. That average at best, some of them have a clean heart. They just want to be kind and they want you to treat them well. Okay? Some of y'all women be on demon time, but here we go.
Then I had gotten into a serious relationship with somebody, and I ended up falling for the girlfriend trap. But that guy had really been investing a lot into me and doing a lot for me, so I kind of felt like I had to agree to be his girlfriend because he asked me multiple times, and I finally agreed. I could tell that he was really just putting up with my kids. He didn't really embrace them. And I just packed all my stuff and left. And it was crazy because the next day, my now husband, reached out to me and was like, "Hey, how are you doing?" And I told him, I just got out of a relationship, and I kind of told him a little bit about why. And he was telling me "Oh, those are my boys." And he had genuinely really connected with my kids, and he was not the kind of man that would just be nice to them to get to me. It was very genuine.
Okay, so she was on a dating app, but she was in a relationship with another man. Is that not a red flag? Is that not a red flag? You were on a dating app, but you're in a relationship with another man. And she said, "I only got in a relationship because he was helping me. He was doing all these things for me." Okay? He was helping me. He was doing all these things for me. What kind of nonsense? And then you on a dating app too? And then the guy said, "Oh, those are, Jermaine said those are my boys." Jermaine just trying to be nice. So he met the kids already then. He met the 2 boys already. Jermaine just trying to be nice. Jermaine, you walk yourself into some foolery. I know you shaking your head now because, man, she is dirty in your back in these streets. She is dirty in your back in these streets. Do you listen to me, y'all? If Jermaine really touched those girls, okay, let's talk about it. If Jermaine really touched his own daughters, okay, they'd have put him under the jail. They would have put him under the jail. There's no police record of Jermaine going to jail or nothing. There's nothing. There's nothing that he went to jail, y'all. If Jermaine did this, they would have put him under the jail. Something is wrong, y'all. Something is wrong. But you got all these content creators talking about, well, I don't know, and this and that. Listen to me. Listen to me. If Jermaine did this to those two girls, they would have put him under the jail, baby. They would have put him under the jail. We don't have to sit up here and be like, I don't know, he didn't do it. The daddy didn't do it. Jermaine didn't do it. They would have had him under the jail, baby. Big Bubba would have laid them down. You hear me? Big Bubba would have laid them down. They would have called, what they call that, Section E or something. Section E is on fire over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying something would be wrong. Okay? Something would be wrong. Those brothers in that prison, Big Bubba, James, they Sean, all them big brothers would have laid him out up in there. Okay? Y'all know once they find out what you did to get into that prison, them guards don't even come save you, baby. They don't even come save you. All they hear is some screaming, okay, in the bathroom. They don't even come in here and help you. After Big Bubba, okay, all of them done did what they wanted to do. They come walk out the shower, and then you see the police officers come, and then they bring you to the hospital. I said what I said. I said what I said. Okay? So if the brother, not the brother, I'm sorry. If the father did this nonsense, they would have had him under the jail. That's the truth. The father didn't do it. Now, am I saying these babies was not touched? No, I'm not saying they wasn't touched. I'm not saying these babies was not touched. I ain't saying that. I ain't saying that the babies are lying. None of that stuff. I'm not saying that. I'm saying somebody touched them, but it wasn't the daddy. That oldest boy needs some help. This is what the niece said, that it was the oldest boy. The baby told the grandma it was her brother, the eldest boy. That boy need help. I'm not saying put that boy nowhere near prison. I'm not saying none of that. That baby needs some help. That baby needs some help. Somebody need to come help that baby. Somebody been touching on that boy for him to act the way he do. I don't even know, Dr. Still. I don't know how old the son is. I don't know. Let's continue, y'all.
The day after?
That isn't even the most shocking part. She went on a couple of dates with him.
And they already met the kids.
Who does that?
Already met the kids. They already vibe. They already vibe with the kids.
Okay.
Yo.
Sorry, no. I don't care. Victim blame, whatever. Okay, let me say this real fast. All right? You're a parent, you're dating strangers, that's cool. You're not supposed to invite them to meet your kids. They're not even your partner.
After a couple of dates.
Oh my days. I'm sorry, but no. Okay? See, this is the thing. Everybody, remember last video what you said to me?
That kind of person did what they did and was trying to hide it from you. It's not because you didn't do your job.
She didn't do nothing.
And remember what you said?
How do you know though?
She just neglectfully I like to believe that it's not her.
The truth is we don't know. We don't know. And we don't. The thing. We see somebody who's victimized, and she's a victim, okay?
Yeah.
There is a perfect victim, to be fair. She invited anybody into her life. You have young, very young children, and random men are meeting them. Within a year of leaving their father, you're already living with somebody else. So
within a year of leaving those boys' daddy, those two boys within a year of leaving their daddy, she winds up and start living with a stranger. Why would you bring your boys into a stranger house? You don't have nowhere to stay. Why not leave them with their father? Some of y'all women don't even think of that mess. You don't have nowhere to go. Leave those kids with the daddy so they safer with the daddy. You brought these babies into a stranger's house. Started messing with this man. You don't know if this was the man that did something to your son, that's making your baby like the way he is. You don't even know that. You don't know this man from Adam. You brought this man into these kids' life. And then now, okay, you done got unhappy for that year. You want to level up. So now let me run to the man, Jermaine. Now you meet Jermaine, and Jermaine is a sucker, okay? And I feel bad for him. There's a sucker born every day, okay? There's a sucker born every day. And Jermaine is a sucker. I feel so bad for him. She pimped you, baby. She pimped you, okay? She got a man she was living with. Probably told you, oh, no, he's my friend. He's my friend. Got a man she living with. And she's on a dating app trying to finesse Jermaine.
Sorry, absolutely not.
And
I don't care.
Oftentimes when you do stuff like that and you criticize people with kids, they're often gonna tell you, well, you don't know, you ain't got no kids.
Bitch, I was a kid.
No. Like, it don't take a firefighter to recognize a fire. You understand what I'm saying? It's not because I ain't got no kids that cannot recognize it with some red flags. I understand you people with kids. It's really like touchy to even comment on the fact that how you're raising your kids or anything like that. But we can recognize a red flag without having the kids. There's some things that are it's in the society. We keep saying that it's out there. Stop. Don't let anybody. It's your kids.
This man told her he wanted her to be his girlfriend on the first date.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's another red flag.
That's weird.
So somebody wants to commit to you. They don't know your kids yet. They don't know your life yet. And they already want. You don't think that's bizarre?
That was something that stood out about him versus other men that I had dated, was he really embraced the fact that I had children because he wanted children. So, he was talking, my lease was going to be ending very soon, which is why I went ahead and moved in with my person that had became my ex. We started living together, and
What did she say?
Her lease was about to end.
So that's why she moved?
Her lease was about to end in her apartment. And so now you jump in with some man you're messing with. Okay. Is it because you ain't want to pay no bills? Could that be it? Cause Sprinkle taught y'all about that, not paying no bills and stuff. So that's what you did? Like you jumped into a man that you don't even know him yet. Okay. You didn't know him well. And then so now you said, let me jump in on him. And then when you were living with this one, you weren't happy because you trying to chase the bag, because Sprinkle taught y'all to chase the bag. So now, boom, you get into Jermaine. You got Jermaine. Oh, my goodness.
Well, no, she's already breaking up with the guy because she didn't want to get, according to her.
I told my husband, I was like, hey, it was so embarrassing to admit, but I was like, I need a place to stay because...
Okay! Did you... Okay, that's what I caught. You don't even need to play the rest of the video.
We're going to play the rest of it. So let me get this straight. If you as an individual want to be a homosexual, that's none of my business. Is it irresponsible? Absolutely. Dragging your 2 and your 4-year-old along with you, thinking that shit's sweet, and the man want to take care of you so it's cute? Nah. You're irresponsible, and you are absolutely putting these kids in danger. Yo, and you know what? People want to say victim blame this, and that. Man, listen, if you knew some guy ran a daycare and was letting strangers come by anytime they wanted to come take care of these kids, and those kids got diddled, you would hold that person running the daycare account.
100%.
This is the goddamn parents, the ones who are supposed to care for these kids the most, and they letting anybody in their life. They moving up with anybody. No. And she had a YouTube channel promoting this shit. She's saying this shit with a goofy fucking smile, telling other women how great it is and giving them tips on how to do this shit.
Yeah. Like she said it out loud.
No.
And didn't hear herself.
No.
And he was saying, well, if you're going to live with me, it's going to be as my wife, not as my girlfriend.
Tout de suite?
Wow.
Tout de suite? Ah, l'Éternel est mon berger.
In 1 week?
Ta houlette et ton bâton me rassurent. Tu dresses devant moi une table devant mes adversaires.
Hold up.
Au mal.
In 1 week?
1 fucking week, my guy.
Not even a week. She was talking to this guy the moment she broke up with the other dude. She didn't even move
The
up.
day after. Est-ce que vous comprenez?
She said, I'm about to be homeless. He said, you better be my wife.
This is crazy.
So you didn't accept being his girlfriend on the first date, but you just gonna be... Hey, yo, you know what?
And I was like, well, how spontaneous are you? And he laughed and he said, very spontaneous. I was like, right. So we started entertaining the idea of getting married immediately. So I'm going to go and get the wedding ring. We were talking about getting married like the next week.
How spontaneous are you? How spontaneous are you? You know, we're talking about the idea of getting married, you know, and then so like a week later, you know. Okay.
Yo, she about to be homeless with 2 kids, and she talking about, I'm gonna go get a wedding ring.
This crazy. Hey, I don't know what it is. Disney, I don't know if it's Disney that got you fucked up like that. I'm gonna find my Prince Charming in a day. But this is crazy. Like nobody.
What single mom did you see on Disney?
Nobody.
What Rapunzel did you
it's,
see?
It's not even the single kid. It's finding the Prince Charming that's gonna save me out of my situation. It ain't really got to do with the single kids. It's always like it's more like the knight in a white armor that's gonna come up and swoop me up. I don't even know. Like,
Google Fi Wireless has flex.
Sorry, y'all, commercial. So the thing is that, and I like what Ab and Preach said, that Disney effect is something else. That Disney effect is something else because we believe that, you know, we gonna all find Prince Charming. We all believe that. You know, Disney has messed up a lot of women. We all believe that, you know, that Prince Charming. We believe that nonsense. It's so crazy. It is so crazy. And the way that social media is dog walking this man. Miss Straight Up No Chaser, you right, honey. Hallmark Nightmare. Yes, honey. The way social media is dog walking this man is terrible. They are dog walking this man because they don't have no receipts. She just still, you know, come out and say whatever and got, you know, a GoFundMe page up talking about she have to go get food stamps. She's in trouble, you know, she's struggling. And I understand that. 5 children. But that would be the last thing that I would do, would come to social media and tell anybody my child was touched. That would be the last thing that I would do. Because I'm trying to figure out how to get this ninja under the jail. That's what I'm trying to figure out. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out how to get this ninja under the jail. If he was the one that was responsible. I would not come to social media and tell y'all this. I would not. And so now everybody like, how you critiquing her? Why would you come to social media and tell that? One thing about social media that I had to learn, even when I started doing, content and stuff like that, I had to learn that anybody can come and critique you. Anybody can come and critique you. Anybody can say whatever they want to say. Now it's your channel. You could just block them. You don't have to, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to listen. But anybody can come and critique you. If you go out there and you put out a video, okay, anybody can comment on it. Anybody can say something on it. Everybody is not going to agree with you. Not all women gonna sit up here and believe you, Isis. Not all women. Some of us gonna ask you for receipts. It's only the foolish ones that is trauma bonding with you is going to believe you. Some of us, and I'll just say lionesses because we can smell when shit ain't right. Okay? Shout out to all the lionesses because we can smell when shit ain't right. That's why we start asking questions like that don't, well, why he ain't in jail? You know what I'm saying? If he did this to your baby, why he ain't in jail? That's the first thing a lioness is going to ask. They're not, you said this is a whole month. That's what you're telling us. So we're supposed to hear in the video that his ass is in jail. That's what we supposed to hear. We're not supposed to hear about anything about GoFundMe, whatever. We supposed to hear that he's in prison. Let's continue.
But that's your business. And I'm not, look, you want to go, I think it's still fucking stupid, but that's your business.
That's crazy.
You got kids, none of this shit ever be acceptable. Sorry. No. I don't care what you say. They didn't ask to come into this world.
They did.
You brought them.
Yeah.
You decided to do this. Consciously, you made that decision with somebody. So you know what? A lot of shit that you may want to do because you like it, you need to start thinking 3, 4, 5 times about it because they around.
My girl, you don't have any friends that told you that was a bad idea?
Her sister's the one who put her on that Share 7 garbage.
You don't have any people around you that told you like, hey, shit.
So your sister contribute to the foolery. Boss man, thank you for coming out. I see you. How are you? Renee, I see you, baby. How you doing? So this is the thing. The sister contribute to this foolery. The sister contribute to this foolery. Got her hooked on sprinkle, sprinkle. Here we go. Hey, Star, what's going on, baby?
Moving too fast. Pump your brakes.
No.
Slow. No, nobody around you.
No.
You have to surround yourself with people that are gonna smack you upside the head. You might not like what the fuck they say, but at least they're gonna hold you accountable. Yo, right there, you messed the fuck up.
Her sister's the one who put her on this path.
I went and got his ring, and the next time we talked on FaceTime, I was like, I did something. He was like, what did you do? I was like, I got your wedding ring. I had really bad habit of like spending money. And I was like, if I don't get the ring now, then I'm not going to get it. So when I got it, bloody rewind. So then after that, I think it was like the next day, somebody told me to go online and check my eHarmony profile. So I went on there and I saw he updated his picture. And I was like, oh no, this dude is playing around. Like, I'm glad I didn't spend a whole bunch of money on this ring. Like, he was just playing. And I screenshotted it and sent him a picture. And I said, it doesn't seem like we're on the same page. So
Let me get this straight. Dude said he wanted you to be his wife.
He was still on the eHarmony.
And you found out that he was updating that shit like he's still talking to other people, and you still married the man. Okay.
And he texted me and he was like, no, I'm serious. I am going to marry you in caps. And I think that evening he like ended up going and buying my ring. And the ring that he got me is not the ring I have now. It was a nice ring, but it wasn't nearly as big as the rock that I'm currently sporting.
Do you think when she called him, she screenshotted it that he's still on eHarmony, right? Do you think when she called him, she was calm and talking to him? No, it sounded like she gave him a guilt trip, okay? That's just me. That's just me because the way she cried, okay? The way she cried when we saw the 14-minute video, okay? The way she just cried like that, more than likely she was on the phone with this man, with Jermaine, crying. I thought you loved me. This now you said you were gonna marry me and all this. I want to build a family with you. I love you. She probably was crying and everything. You know, I really want you. I want to build a family, a foundation with you. You mean the world to me and this and that. But I see this ain't gonna go the way I wanted it to. You know, I wanted to be with you for the rest of my life. And she hung up on him. Remember, Jermaine doesn't know the streets, y'all. Remember, Jermaine is not wise in the streets. He was busy making his money. Okay? Jermaine was busy making his money. Do you hear me? He was busy making his money. Okay? That's what's going on. Jermaine was busy making his money. Oh, Quincy, you don't have to time them out. You could throw them out, baby. You know how we do over here. You could throw them out. You don't have to time them out. You could throw them out. You know, we don't play no games over here. We not like other channels. So that's the uncomfortable truth right there. She pimped this man. She pimped him. I kid you not. She pimped him. Hung that phone up. He went out there and spent $10,000 the next week on a wedding ring. Because Jermaine felt bad. He felt bad. Was this woman Jermaine Destiny? Nope. She got somebody else's husband. Isis was able to get somebody else's husband. Isis is a liar, a cheater, a deceiver, a heartbreaker. Come on now. Come on now. She didn't rename herself Isis for no reason. Why would you go straight to the Egyptian goddess, Isis? First, the name was Trophy Wife, and you go straight to Isis? Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Hey, Common Sense, how are you? Let's get into it. Let's get into it.
When he showed it to me, in my head, I said, it's not about the ring, it's about the marriage. And I definitely think that that's something that you ladies should keep in mind, is that if a man is going to propose to you, don't make it about the ring, because that can really turn a man off and make him think that that's all that you care about is having a big ring, when it's more important to have the marriage.
I think it's more important to have the relationship. I think it's more important to have time.
It's more important to have safety for your kids.
I'm pretty sure if I opened up my fucking Instagram and said, hey, to somebody, some crazy person's probably going to say yes. Mm-hmm. Probably more important to get to know them first.
So we ended up getting married the next week. Everybody was shocked. I randomly called my mom, my grandmother, hey.
The next week. Y'all, the next week they got married at the courthouse. That's what they got. They got married at the courthouse. So he brought this woman he just was just talking to a $10,000 ring, okay? He brought this woman that he was just talking to a $10,000 ring. He just met her, a $10,000 ring. And then a week later, he turned around and he married her. Come on, y'all. Come on. That sound cray-cray. Come on now. Jermaine don't know the game. This woman pimped him. She pimped him, baby. She pimped him. Okay? She pimped him. Now, you know what I'm thinking? And it's a little nasty what I'm about to say, but they fucked. They fucked before. Had to. They had to fuck before. Had to. Cause this is only how y'all never catch the red flags. This is why I tell y'all to lock that JJ. Clink clink. I always tell y'all to lock that JJ. Clink clink. That no JJ was locked. No JJ was locked. Okay? She threw that thing on this man. I ain't lying to you. That's why Jermaine was compelled to go and buy this woman a $10,000 ring. This nasty what I'm about to say. But good pussy make a man crazy. I ain't lying to you. I ain't lying to you. Good pussy will make a man crazy. Especially he don't know nothing about the game. He don't know nothing about pimping. Will make a man crazy. He don't know nothing about the game. He ain't never been in the streets. You were too busy trying to make money. Make a man crazy. Yes. And so you missed the red flags. But if you had a man who been out in the game and he understand the streets and he understand that, you know what, I don't care if she got good but JJ. It don't mean nothing to me. Her character is a problem. You know what I'm saying? How you just gonna give me the JJ? You don't even know me. You want to come live in my house? A man who know the game, he gonna say, oh, hell no. I don't care how much she cry, hang up the phone on me. I ain't marrying her. Jermaine is not, he don't know nothing about the game. That's why Jermaine got fooled like what, you know, what happened to him. Jermaine got fooled because he don't know the game. Here we go.
A few days, we got married at the courthouse because I told him I don't need a big wedding. I'd rather spend that money elsewhere. Becoming his wife and really being the kind of woman that could just get a ring like that took work. I had to become the kind of woman that a man would want to take around his colleagues. But yeah, I know it's kind of a interesting story, but I also helped two of my sisters to get married. They both got married in less than a year as well. So I'm really good at knowing how to get women the ring.
Oh my God.
Okay. I'm not, at first I was just angry because I think kids are raised in these environments. Now I'm just sad because kids are raised in these environments. And there's literally nothing most of us can do about the fact that, there's no license to be a parent. There's nothing. Any of you crazy motherfuckers can have kids and put them in all kinds of situations, and if they get violated, then all I'm supposed to say is you guys are victims and that's it. And I can't question what the fuck you were doing as a parent. I can't. Apparently, that's the world that y'all live in. You know what? I don't give a fuck about that world.
Do y'all think she protected those kids? She was with one man she didn't know. Just because he was nice to her, she lived with him for 1 year. Just because he was nice to her, he helped her and paid some stuff for her. She went and lived with him for 1 year. Soon as her lease was up in her apartment, she said, nah, let me go live with this man, and take my boys there. She don't know this man from Adam. Okay, she moved her boys in there and she wasn't paying attention to none of the signs. You left their daddy to be with some man you don't know. You were with their daddy since you were 17 to 24, and then you jumped off and met some other man after that. You don't know this man from Adam. A couple months ago, a young woman said in IG, she said, what I love about our sisters, this is what she said. What I love about our sisters, now she didn't just say black women, she talking about all the women, all of us together, okay? She said, what I love about my sisters, okay, is that one random Sunday morning, we could get up, okay, tell our husband or significant other that I don't want to be married no more and I'm done, and just pack up everything and leave. And I laughed so hard because that baby right. That baby right. We will go and destroy the kingdom if we get mad on a random Sunday. We will go and get mad on a random Sunday and wake up and say, I don't want to be with you no more. And I'm taking these kids and I'm done. Okay? We will do that. We will do that. And I laughed because I remember doing that to my husband. I laughed so hard. I remember doing that to my husband. First year we were married. First year. Okay? Thank God for the patience of a king. Okay? Thank God for the patience of a king. Because one random day, I woke up and was like, I don't want to be married no more. Just woke up. I'm tired of you bullying me, because I always tell my husband, you bully me. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of you bullying me and telling me what to do. You ain't my daddy. You know? Don't just tell me what to do. I make my own money, this and that. You know, I was telling my king this, and I was younger. You know, thought I knew everything. And my king said to me, what you gonna do right now? My king said to me, what you gonna do right now is go back to bed and just lay down, you know. Try it again later, you know, go get you some sleep, okay? All right? Because I don't know what you're talking about, because I had told you this is a lifetime affair. I don't know. You should have said something beforehand. He was like, I'm here. I'm gonna raise my children. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna raise my kids. Go lay down. Let's start it tomorrow. Okay? Now, when tomorrow came, you know, I wanted to be with my husband. Okay? So that's what I'm saying. We drop it like that, you know? One random Sunday, I don't want to be married no more. That's what we do. She was with this man since she was 17 to 24. And then she just woke up and was like, I don't want to be with you no more. And took her babies to some other man she don't know and moved in with him. She don't know this man from Adam, and put her babies, you know, in danger. I thank God for a king mindset, because I'm gonna share something with you. If my king would have said, okay, because I was a bad wife. I was a bad wife. The first 2 years of us being married, I was a bad wife. Okay? My king just said I have a mouth. Like, you know, my mouth was not regulated. So he was fixing my mouth for the 2 years. So he could have said, you know what? I only got one baby with this girl. Let me just, you know, let this girl, you know, let me let her go. I only got one baby with this girl. I'll just, you know, take care of this baby and that's it. You know what I'm saying? He could have said that. He could have said that. But he was like, no, I'm going to be here and raise my baby. You know what I'm saying? This girl going to go and lay down, get some sleep, and we going to try again tomorrow. Okay? Lord, here we go, y'all. Here we go.
And you're...
Commercial again. We do a lot. We do a lot. We will destroy the kingdom on some foolery. We will destroy the kingdom on some foolery. That's the messed up part. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to say. It's wild. It's wild. And you know what? Because she couldn't get away, Jermaine is labeled the evil one. You understand? She couldn't get away. Jermaine is labeled the evil one. That's the uncomfortable truth. Hey, Steven, what's going on, baby? Yeah. Jermaine is labeled the evil one because, you know, she couldn't get away. Here we go, y'all.
Fucking world. And you're a fucking idiot too. Yes, you're a fucking idiot. If you're not willing to critique parents who don't care about not putting seatbelts on their kids, leaving their kids in the car, leaving their kids with random men, women they've never met, and don't even think twice about it, living and moving in with you, then something wrong with you, in my opinion. Those kids didn't ask to be brought in this world. The least you could do is try to protect them. I'm not saying you got to be perfect, because sometimes things happen to our kids, and it's not your fault. Sometimes that's the case. And even this happening to her kids, it shouldn't be okay because she made dumb fucking decisions. But goddamn, if you don't want to get robbed, is it too much to say, hey, close your door? No. She didn't even do that. Like, there should be a bare minimum threshold that you have to meet and I think that's the way the law works as well, before you can be criminally charged for not taking care of your kids. You left your kid in the car, we find them just before they pass away. Can we not ask the same goddamn questions? Should you not be held liable? And you inviting complete random fucking people.
Within a week.
Moving into, you don't know them. And then you want a Pepe Frog, I didn't know this was gonna happen. Like, cut the shit, man. I'm not saying parents gotta be perfect. Goddamn, my mom wasn't perfect, my dad wasn't perfect. Most parents I know are not perfect. Nobody asking that. But did she even do the bare minimum? Be honest. And now I have people DMing me all this bullshit about a victim. Shut your ass up. And you know, most single moms I meet are very responsible. In fact, they go the opposite direction. They do everything they can.
Now, what he's saying right now, most single women, they govern over their children like hawks. And you supposed to. Those ones that are in their right mind. Most single women, they govern over their babies like a hawk. And that's a good thing. You supposed to. Okay? There's evil people all around. You want to protect your offspring. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you got to watch the people from within. You got to watch those family members too. So as you watching the people outside, you got to watch the people that's in your bloodline too. Okay? There's many, listen, okay? One time I remember when our daughter, the eldest one that's in college now, somebody in my family sat her on the lap, okay? This is the same person who did nonsense to me when I was a kid, and some other family members in our family too. I hurried up. Y'all, listen. I did an incredible hawk. We was at a cookout. I did the incredible hawk and grabbed our daughter off this man. Like the whole, it was crazy, y'all. I snatched this baby off him. I said, let me say something to you real quick. If you see mine walking anywhere around here and you touch mine, there's some shit I got in my closet. I'm gonna come back down here. Okay? Nobody gonna be able to save you if I come back down here. Okay? He looked at me and I told him, I said, I kid you not. You already know I'm crazy. Don't act like you don't understand what I'm saying. Don't act like you don't understand what I'm saying. My family, all of them looking at me like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Baby. Now listen, take heed to the message does not support violence. I don't support violence. I don't. But I be damned. Take heed to the message does not support violence. But I be damned. Okay? You watch your babies like a hawk. When something has happened to the mama, okay? Because of the things that happened to me growing up, you know, you watch your children like a hawk. Like you don't let them go nowhere. You don't let them go nowhere. Even when they friends, mothers, and everybody call you, oh, can so-and-so come spend the night? Nope. You know what I'm saying? Nope. I didn't. You don't do that. Let's get back into the story.
Before they bring them in life. That's the ones I personally.
That's the one
I've never met a single mom in my life who's like, yo, come meet my kids right away.
That's the one I know too.
I'm sorry. I have to look at the opposite and say, you guys are fucking idiots.
It's like it gives a bad name to single mom. You know there's a stigma with single mom. Just especially right now with the red pill and stuff like that, they're always blaming that, oh, you made the wrong decisions, you know? Yeah, we have to highlight the ones that are doing the good ones, you know what I mean? That's how I've been raised. When someone doesn't do good, you tell that person. And that person needs to know that they fucked up. No matter how hard the situation is and how messed up the situation is, the person has to know that they mess up. And we keep going in this situation where we don't talk about those things because it's difficult, because we don't want to, but she's already having a bad time. Yeah, but it's part of it. It's part of it. I feel like every time I fuck up, I have no sympathy from the people that are telling me that I fuck up. And they shouldn't. Reality is they shouldn't. If I fuck up, it's going to be hard. But you got to let the person know. And we have to have these discussions, these hard discussions. It's not easy. I understand it.
It's
But
not
if we
easy.
would stop talking, stop moving every time something is difficult, this world is not going to go nowhere. And we're going to keep on
right.
repeating the same mistakes all over again. It doesn't exclude the fact that some shit happened to the lady. And that man is a terrible, terrible man. But you also have to ask questions and hold people accountable where all the steps met. You don't understand. It's different.
I don't think Jermaine is a bad man. I know that some people believe he a bad man. I don't think he's a bad man. I think that he got pimped out. That's what I think. I think she pimped him. That's what I think. That is exactly what I think. I don't think Jermaine is a bad person. I think he's a good man, but he got caught up in some, some she-devil bullshit. That's what I think. That's what I think he got caught up in. I think he's a good man. And he got used. That's what I think. Because if you look at the stuff that they say this man has inquired, if you look at the stuff that they said that this man has, and how she bigged him up and talk about all the things that he has, right? All this stuff, you can see how the house look as well. When you see her by the fireplace in a beautiful chair, pictures and everything, you know what I'm saying? So it looked like the man was well-to-do on his own. 47 years old, no children, nothing. He just kept his head down, worked and invested all his youth. And so now 47, I'm ready to marry. I'm ready to mingle. I'm ready to get it together. Okay? I done did whatever I wanted to do, and so now I'm ready. I don't believe that Jermaine is a bad man. Maybe some other content creators will believe that he's a bad man, but I think he is somebody caught, a deer caught in headlights. That's what I believe. She pimped him. Let's get back into the foolery.
Be a parent. It is. By God, you have to at least try. I'm here talking about the door was not even locked. The door was not even locked. Bitch was right open.
There was no door.
There was no door. There was no house.
Apparently,
There was no fucking house.
and it's not like she couldn't give her kids a house. She said she had money. She said she liked spending irresponsibly. She wanted someone to take care of her. She didn't want to do it by herself. So she's not even getting a relationship for the right reason. Sorry. No, absolutely not. Stop it. Yeah, I'm getting upset about this because I'm thinking about kids being victimized because bitch wanted new Gucci bags and someone to take care of her.
That's crazy.
Fucking stupid. You as an adult want to make these dumb decisions? Hey, listen, that's your prerogative. You brought kids into this world that...
This is only this is only like a 20-minute video, and they got commercials everywhere. YouTube is terrible. I'm sorry. YouTube is terrible. Miss Straight Up No Chaser says, Isis says she told her mom and grandma what she was doing. What advice did they give her? They ain't give her nothing. They ain't give her nothing. They ain't give her nothing. Her sister told her to watch Sprinkle Sprinkle, This is why I say a lot of content creators, y'all can give dangerous advice to these younger generation. Y'all can give dangerous advice, but y'all trying to make money at the same time. But y'all give these women dangerous advice, just like about the witchcraft, that y'all teaching them. And y'all not teaching them that the witchcraft can backfire too. All these love spells and stuff like that y'all teaching them to do to these men. But y'all not teaching them there's a consequence after this foolery. There's consequences. Sometimes the love spell can be that he loves you so much, he loves you to death. Y'all miss that. Like he loved you so much, he can love you to death. Y'all teaching them to put all this witchcraft on these men, and y'all not teaching them about, the consequences. One thing about our great grandmothers and stuff like that, when they did stuff, because back in the day, people would put roots on you. Great grandma time, they would put roots on you. If you did something bad, they would put roots on you. And they knew that if they put roots on people, that the roots can backfire if the person didn't really do anything to them. Do you understand? And it will go return to sender. You know, they knew these things. So they would even ask you, are you sure this person wronged you? No matter if the person crying, yes, they wronged me, they did this, they did this, they did this. And the person who's going to lay the roots will say, are you sure this person wronged you? Are you sure? Because if this person didn't wrong you, the roots is coming back to you. The person that would tell you, they would tell you, be sure. Be sure. Search your heart. Be sure this person wronged you. Some of these women, go ahead, they still do the roots on them because the person told them. Oh no, this person wronged me. And then all of a sudden you'll see the same family, the family members will be bringing this woman back to this woman who laid the roots and say that this came upon her after she came from being here with you. And then the woman who laid the roots will say, but I asked her. And sometimes they will tell the family this her punishment. I can't help her. This her punishment. That's why y'all have to be careful messing with this witchcraft stuff. Y'all have to be careful. Y'all don't know where the root of this come from. You don't know. You don't know where the root of this come from. Y'all swear y'all know something. Even the elders of our time was leery of roots. Even the elders of our time was leery of roots. But y'all get in here like it ain't nothing. Oh, no. Y'all be doing this TikTok stuff. I watched a young girl put her panties in some type of drink or something. And the boy was just sitting there. He didn't see anything or whatever. Or he was at the table, put her panties in there and then pulled the panties out. And I said, oh, she don't know if that thing gonna backfire on her. Y'all do these things, but you don't understand that there's a consequences. You know, there's consequences in everything. When you do evil, you got to watch. You got to watch. You got to watch out. You out here dibble dabbling in something that you know nothing about. But sprinkle got y'all in here believing that this makes sense. You don't know who praying for this man. You don't know where his bloodline is. You don't know who is in his bloodline. You don't know who's been covering the family from the beginning. You don't know the prayer that the great-great-grandmama said. You don't know the prayer that the great-great-grandfather said. You don't know the prayer. Yahweh still answers prayers of the dead. He's still answering prayers of the dead. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. You don't know who's been praying for this bloodline. You don't know. You don't know who stretched cross, laid down in the closet and shut the door with the holy oil in the Bible. You don't know who did that. You don't know who just laid down on the floor, threw all the shoes out of the closet and laid down in the closet and had some holy oil and started, speaking in tongues. You don't know who done that. You don't know. You don't know where this prayer of protection coming from. But you call yourself, You call yourself, I'm gonna put some voodoo on them, that's what you're saying, but you don't know where that prayer coming from. You don't know if great granddaddy was in his truck sitting on his farm and he was praying for his bloodline. You don't know where this prayer came from. You don't know where this prayer came from. You don't know how many times he called the name of Yahweh in his truck. You don't know. You don't know how he asked for the blood of Jesus. You don't know. You don't know. But y'all, we practice, you practicing voodoo. You know what you're doing. Okay? You know what you're doing. But this is what, sprinkle teaching y'all. Here we go. Here we go. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. Something wrong. Oh, it froze on me, y'all. Hold on.
More. That's the world. That's internet. It's viral.
Yeah,
that's every freaking body.
No.
I'm just gonna say this. That's the last thing I'm gonna say. Okay. In the video, you said that when you were 17, you had a kid by your boyfriend, and you wanted that at 17, and you were basically a kid raising kids. The way you're talking, you're still a kid.
That's nasty.
With the decisions that you're making,
he right though.
I'm just poor decisions with my money. You're still a kid raising kids. It's a succession of dumb decision. I was about to say not the smartest, but that's downplaying it. A succession of dumb decisions and fairy-like, princess-like, kid-like kind of thing. You're still a kid raising a kid at 24.
Yes.
Is it because you never had time to grow up? Because you had a kid at 17 that you're still perpetrating the same? I don't know. I'm not a psychologist, but there's definitely something there.
Yep.
I'm done.
She's still a kid.
No? Breath.
Moved in quickly. Had 2 kids very young. Moved in with one guy. Didn't work out. Within a day, moved in with the next guy.
Within a week, got married.
Spending money recklessly. Yep.
I would have given the money to a kid and do some decision. They would have done better life decisions. I feel like. At least the kids I know.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And I'll say this too, because you were victimized, there's people who are going to look for you because of that reason. And there's people who are going to look for your kids for that reason as well. Because people who are victimized are very likely to get re-victimized.
Mm-hmm. It's a cycle. If you don't fix or heal whatever it's in there that made you make those poor decisions, you're doomed to repeat the cycle.
Yeah.
So
and now you're in a situation where you're even more likely to want to be shacked up with somebody.
Because you need support. You need someone to hold you.
Because you have more kids. Yeah, I don't know. This is super sad.
Yep.
So that's it. That's it, y'all. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? This makes sense to you, baby. You done put those children in every type of danger, but you're on social media and you're laughing, he, ha, ha, ha. You don't know this man. You left your baby daddy. You were with him from 17 to 24. Then you jump in and start dating somebody and living with this man, okay, for 1 full year. Then you are on a dating app trying to find another man, okay? Trying to find another man, and you found a sucker. Jermaine, I'm so sorry, baby. You a sucker, honey. You a sucker. And you listen, there's a fool born every day. Okay? Honey, you was one of them. You was one of them, baby. Because you don't know nothing about the streets, and she pimped you. She pimped you, baby. That's what it is. She pimped you. And that's so it's heartbreaking to hear, because now all these people on these content creators, they kicking your back in. Some of them believe this woman without the receipts. When she first came to social media, everybody believed her. They didn't even wait a little bit because the content was hot. You know, when that content be hot, you know what I'm saying? We got to run the social media and, you know, start talking about it, but we don't know nothing about what's going on. If you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page. Donate to the page as well. You know, because we want, you know, it's content. It's content. And I'll share something with you. I don't believe, and only what made me say something is wrong is that you are a housewife, right? This is what she said. Trophy wife. You a housewife, okay? So you supposed to be home with these babies. Am I right? You ain't got no job. You supposed to be home with these babies. How did you not catch that something was going on with the babies when you was changing their diapers? What even made me think something was wrong is that you said you was changing your 4-year-old diaper. How the hell? How is that happening, mama? You home with these babies. You home with these babies. You home with these babies. How did you know, that doesn't make sense. That does not make sense at all. This baby should not be 4 walking around in a diaper. That let me know you lazy. That let me know when you said she 4 years old and she in a diaper. If something is not mentally wrong with that baby shouldn't be in a diaper. She should be fully potty trained, talking in sentences, full sentences, okay? Something is not right. Something's not right. That doesn't make sense. That baby is not supposed to be in diapers at 4. That baby's supposed to be fully potty trained. That's right, Renee. That's right, baby. Age 2, honey. That's right. That doesn't make sense. At the end of that 14-minute clip that you gave us, baby, you were supposed to tell us that Jermaine is under the jail. You were supposed to tell us Jermaine is in jail. We didn't hear that. That's why everybody going crazy on social media. We supposed to heard that Jermaine is in jail. Hey, Grace, what's up, baby? That's what we supposed to know. That does not make sense. You didn't handle that well at all. How do you move those babies in with a stranger? You don't know them. You don't know this man from Adam. One man they've been living with for 1 year. The kids didn't know him. The boys didn't know him. You turned around, you married this man in 2 weeks' time, okay? You first week, you bought him a ring, okay? And then the next following week, he buys you a ring. Y'all get married. A $10,000 ring he buy you. Y'all get married at the courthouse. And then you immediately start dropping those babies. You dropping those babies because you trying to secure the bag. You trying to secure the bag. Let me drop them babies. That does not make sense. Something is wrong. And the sad part is how many women jumped up on this bandwagon. You know, this is why, you know, this, y'all, my regulars that always over here rocking with me. This is why I say when we see black men on the ground, Okay? We don't go over there and say, King, get up. We don't say none of that. We don't scream, King, get up. You gonna make it. You gonna make it. No, we go over there with the crowd and help kick them. You know, let's kick them. That's what y'all did. That's what y'all did to Jermaine. She came out here. She pointed to Jermaine and all y'all, even the men content creators too. Even the men content creators too. Some of y'all was wilding. Y'all was wilding. Okay? Y'all ain't had no receipts. Y'all ain't have no receipts at all. And y'all came and with the pitchforks and knives with the sisters, okay? Because it's a black man. It's easy to roast a black man. It is easy to roast a black man. Honey, it's easy to set fire to a black man. All you gotta say is a black man did it. Everybody believe. All you gotta say is a black man did it. Everybody believe you. Now, is Jermaine innocent? He's innocent of what I believe. He ain't touched none of those babies. I believe he ain't do none of that. Hey, Walker, what's going on, sir? It's good to see you. I believe he ain't touched those babies. But I believe he was foolish in messing with this woman. I believe he married her too fast. That's what I believe. Oh, yes, Renee, I seen it. I seen it, baby. Yes. The niece, and the niece name is Darica. Okay, I hope I said her name correctly. Darica. She came and told it. Thank you to her. Because everybody was sitting there. I was like, no, I can't rock with this. It don't sound right. I had to sit down for a minute. I was like, no, I can't rock with this. This sound crazy. I don't believe it. Something ain't right. Because it made me think of Brick Face Lady. It made me think of Brick Face Lady when I saw it. I was like, oh, damn, here's another one. Because she did that GoFundMe too fast. I be trying to work on making sure he under the jail before I even came back to social media. But what did she even say? And Trey made me realize this yesterday. I didn't even think about this. But at the end, she said, I don't know where this channel is going to lead. I don't know where this channel is going to go. Bye everybody. And she just, I said, what the hell? Why do we care about the channel? Why is we caring about the channel right now? Her priorities is all messed up. She's supposed to get that baby some help. When she found out that her son was doing this nonsense, you go get him in some program. That he can't be around the other kids no more. You go get those babies some help. Psychiatrists and all that stuff like that. Medical help as well. You could have handled this. You didn't even have to come to social media and tell us shit. You didn't have to come tell us shit. Not she. Nothing. You ain't had to come tell us nothing. You could have went got that boy some help that he needed. Okay? That oldest one. Okay? Take those other kids to go get some medical assistance too. And then get them some I'm going to say it wrong. Some therapy. Okay? And get them babies some therapy. That's what you could have done, baby. That's what you could have done. Why did you come tell us? Walker said that GoFundMe was a dead giveaway. I said, listen, you brick face lady, Walker. Brick face lady. When I saw it, I was like, brick face lady. I ain't lying to you, Walker. Brick face lady. I immediately said, that's it. That's it right there. Okay? Okay? I said that. I said, this is some nonsense. It's just that we sign up, When it's a black man, we sign up. We all ready. I know y'all saw these videos. All these content creators, they running. Talking about, yeah, he's this, he's that. All of them. I watch so many content creators saying all this nonsense. And once I see like just the little juice of it, I click it off. I like, this stupid. They nobody checking or nothing. This stupid, because they don't want to be they don't want people to say, oh, you victim shaming. Okay? Fuck a victim shaming. Fuck a victim shaming. Yes, I said it. Yes, I said it. Fuck a victim shaming. Okay? You lied on this man so that they can crucify him. And if it wasn't for the judge getting the information from CPS, they'd have roasted this man. This man would have lost everything. His livelihood, everything. She gonna come social media and say he blocked all the accounts. He drained my account. What the fuck was he supposed to do, ma? You lied on him. What the fuck was he supposed to do? He trying to get those babies. You don't have a stable place to live. He trying to get those babies. You think after you accused him on social media, he's supposed to let you still have access to his accounts? You think he's supposed to still let you have access to his account after you accuse him of touching his own daughters? That does not make sense. Renee said the judge smelled that BS. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Quincy said wronger than 2 left feet. Yes, honey. Yes. Walker said, that's exactly what I said to my wife. That's, it doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. But anything to fit the narrative, we got to roast black men, Black men ain't shit, That's what y'all say, Black men ain't worthy and all this nonsense, That's what y'all say. That's exactly what y'all say. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? Y'all will go and roast a black man in a minute, honey. Y'all will have a picnic in a minute. Y'all know what picnic means. Y'all will have a picnic in a minute. Y'all know what's the origin of picnic, right? You will have a picnic in a minute with a black man. That's what you'll do. Y'all don't mind. Y'all do not mind. We the only culture. Okay? We the only culture. We the only culture that we ready to roast the black man, honey. Okay? Is a picnic for a black man. We ready. Y'all ain't get no evidence or nothing. Check this out. This content creator, I Am Truth Hurts. This brother be doing the damn thing. I want y'all to hear what he says. Because this is what ISIS is going through. This is what she going through. But she learned to wield it in the wrong way. Okay? All right? She learned to wield it in the wrong way. Go ahead, Grace. I like that, baby. Yes. We love black men over here. My lionesses, we love black men over here. All my lionesses. I'm not talking to y'all hyenas that's in my chat that y'all can't hit the like button or nothing. I'm talking to my lionesses in the chat. We love black men over here. Brother Love Show, how are you, sir? It's good to see you. Yes, we love black men over here. We don't, and we love black women. We love our sisters, our lionesses. We love our sisters over here. I love my sisters. Okay? But y'all, y'all only lionesses. Only lionesses, Oh, she done raised that much, 18? Oh, damn. Okay? Only my lionesses I love. Y'all hyenas, y'all could jump off a cliff. But my lionesses, I love my sisters. Okay? All my sisters that y'all here for a purpose, I love y'all. Okay? But y'all hyenas, y'all not helping the cause. Y'all not helping the cause. Here is I Am Truth right here, hers. Here we go.
You're not a child anymore. Grow the fuck up.
That's nasty.
I am not giving you a safe space to violate me because of your so-called childhood trauma. Let me cook for a second. I am not giving you a safe space to violate me because of your so-called childhood trauma. Your childhood trauma never seems to pop up when you go to work. Your childhood trauma never seems to pop up when you want to go get a car, when you want to go shopping, when you want to fornicate, when you want to get in relationships, right? But for some strange reason, whenever I want to hold you accountable or whenever you're looking for a way out, now all of a sudden, everything that happened to you as a kid is affecting how you treat me in adulthood. Grow the fuck up. It happened. You're not a kid anymore.
He's right.
I would never give you a safe space to use your childhood trauma, especially when you're using that after you traumatize me, after you hurt me, after you devalue me, after you underappreciate me, after you cheat, after you lie, after you steal. It would be different if you weren't violating me and you wanted to work through your childhood trauma. You can't wait till after you violate me. Now all of a sudden, all of your childhood memories, the gift that you didn't get for Christmas is bothering you.
Say it.
Never
Say
mind.
it.
You're not ready. You're not a child anymore.
That's nasty. Say it. You're not a child anymore. You can't call on, this is what happened to me. This is what happened to me. That's why I'm cheating on you. That's why I'm cheating on you with Derek. Okay? That's why I'm cheating on you with Derek. I'm pregnant by Derek, but I need you to help me take care of this baby. I'm living in your house, and I'm pregnant with Derek baby, and I need you to take care of me and Derek baby. Because Derek don't want to be a daddy. You don't know what happened to me. I grew up in a drug home, this and that, and all this evil stuff happened. But mind you, you're hurting Matthew. You went through all this trauma. And so to pay Matthew back, Matthew has been good to you. Matthew put you in a stable home. Matthew provides and protects. He gives you what you need. He not home all the time because he working. But you go out and cheat on Matthew, and Matthew hasn't done nothing but been good to you. Matthew gave you, his credit card. If you need anything while I'm not here, here's my card, Buy what you need while I'm at work. Especially if he a truck driver, And he trying to, he's trying to be good to you, We gonna say you married. We gonna say you married, Matthew. We gonna say you married. And we not gonna say, because don't no man just give his credit card like that. So we gonna say you married, Matthew. Okay? And so Matthew is not home all the time. Okay? But you see Derek, you see Derek, at your job, You see Derek at your job, okay? Derek always playing with you, this and that. Talking about, I know you be home alone at night, And then y'all exchange numbers and stuff like that, Derek is your what they call that? What's that? Your job husband or something like that. Derek is your, your play husband. Okay? So, while Matthew on the road, okay, he ain't home. Okay? You start talking to Derek more on the phone. You start talking to Derek more on the phone. You start talking to Derek more on the phone. Derek start telling you what you want to hear. That's why I always tell y'all, be mindful of having conversations. Be mindful. Because how a man will start to entice you is with the mind. Before he can take the body, he got to get the mind first. He got to talk to you first. He got to talk to you first. Before he can get the body, he got to talk to you first. That's why these conversations with men that go left and you're talking to them too long on the phone and you got your husband, you got your man, sometimes you got to cut the relationship with this person, okay? Because it sounds like it's dangerous to your marriage, okay? Anytime a man get on the phone and start talking to you about sex, okay, and what he want to do to you because you seem like you a nice woman and you know you married, that should be the last conversation that you have with this man. That should be the last conversation you have with this man. I had a content creator that, no names, we were talking about doing something together, okay? Content, okay? And you know how I talk on these social media streets. Y'all see how fresh I talk on my show, okay? So this person thought that they could talk to me, you know, like cray cray. And I told the person, I said, sir, you have a good night. You have a good night. And he was like, oh, no, take heed. I just, I was like, no, have a good night. No, we not doing that. We not doing that. Because you hear me talk on social media like that. When I'm talking like that, I'm thinking about my husband. After I get off this live, it's going to be a problem. I'm thinking about my husband. So because I come on here and I talk about, this and this and that, I'm trying to make the live a little fun, okay? A little fresh too, because, that Scorpio gang. So you think you could say something to me like you cray. No, you won't get me on the phone no more. I will actually block your number from my phone. You have lost your mind. I'm a married woman. And I talk every time you hear me, I'm talking about my husband. Do I look like a woman who want to cheat on her husband? You crazy, you done lost your mind. Another man come next to me, I don't even know what I'm going to do. You done lost your ever-loving mind. When I say I love my husband, there's a problem there. I will whoop ass and take names. Now, take heed to the message does not support violence. I don't support violence. I don't support violence, but I'll be damned. Okay? I'll be damned. I'm just saying. If you don't like the content, baby, scroll up. You don't have to write nothing that's offensive in the comment section. If you don't like the content, roll up, baby. Roll up. There's other content creators in here, okay? I'm telling you. Walker said it's disrespectful to talk to a married woman that way. I'm telling you. And you telling me it's about business. You want to talk to me about business. You know what I'm saying? But then you start talking some cray. What do you think? What do you think? You think me saying that I love my husband and he means so much to me that I'm faking it out here? You better get out of here. And y'all be the same ones talking about big back girls is this and big back girls is that. Y'all be the same ones talking about big back girls. But then secretly you want to talk fresh to a big back girl that's married. You crazy. You done lost your mind. Who you cheating with? Who you cheating with? It ain't me. It ain't me. I know what I got. I know what I got. See, women who cheat, you don't know what you got. You don't know what you got. When you go out here and cheat, you don't know what you got. The king I got is priceless to me. And I ain't talking about no money and none of that stuff. The king I got is priceless to me. Fuck what you heard. we sit up here and have all this trauma, and instead of you trying to just the life that this man is, he's there, he's trying to do his best to assist, but you will continue to just destroy his efforts. Do you think cheating on your husband, do you think it helps the family or it hinders the family? It hinders the family. You bring in unwanted babies into the marriage, and he looking at these babies cross-eyed, you know. He know he got one that look like him, but the other kids don't look like him. When I think about our history, and when you go way back and you think about great-great-grandma and grandma and your mama and stuff, and you look back and you say, damn, black men been through some shit. Because some of those babies wasn't even theirs. But because of the black community and on black churches, you know, when the men wanted to call them out, it was shame. Hashtag Mrs. She Said, the shame lady. Okay? It was shame. It was shame and disgrace. Okay? That's what it was. Shame and disgrace. Baby, do me a favor. Open up those bay doors. Open up those bay doors. You hear me? You hear me? You hear me? You hear me? Hey. Hey. You done listen and everything. Come here. Open up those bay doors. I appreciate you. Sorry, y'all. Got that big one in the kitchen. Okay? So now, this is the uncomfortable truth. This is the uncomfortable truth. Black men, I sometimes, you know, listen, y'all good brothers, I'm sorry, you know, I'm sorry. Y'all good brothers, I'm sorry. Y'all good brothers, I'm so sorry. That's a lot. You know what? The thing that killed me so much, I'm getting so many trolls over here. I don't even know what's going on. Thank you so much, Walker. I don't know what it is. I'm getting so many trolls over here. And they so foolish to make a comment like they don't even know that the mods will block them. Ain't that stupid? Like, you know, y'all don't get free reign over here. I don't even know why you would come over here. I wouldn't even come. Somebody who blocked me real quick, I wouldn't even go to your stuff. It's stupid. I wouldn't go to your stuff. There we go. There's another one. Thank you, 18. I appreciate you, baby. Walker, you terrible. So that's the whole, you know, that's the whole, just, it's crazy. It's crazy. We love roasting black men. Now listen to me. I'm not sitting up here telling you that there are, all black men are good. I'm not sitting up here telling you that. All black men are not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying all of them, you know, I'm not sitting up here saying that every black man is good. I'm not saying that. There are some black men that are on demon time. Okay? And if you only get up here and say bad things about black men on social media, okay, I'm going to share something with you, sis. That means you the problem. Because you only attract those type of men. That means you are the problem. That's what it means. That means that there's something going on in you that's the problem. Because you're attracting That type of man. So when a lot of y'all get in here and say, your men, my baby daddy ain't shit, you know what I'm saying? My baby daddy ain't shit. When y'all get in here and say my baby daddy ain't shit, baby, you ain't shit either. You picked him. You ain't shit either. You got to be mindful of what you say when you talking about this baby daddy. Because you picked him. Grace said for the $5 super chat, shout out to the trolls on patrol and on the stroll. What is going on? What's going on, Grace? How is all that? Oh my goodness. Thank you, Grace, for the $5 super chat, baby. I appreciate you. But this is what it is, my sisters. Okay? This is what it is. When you get in here and you calling your baby daddy all these names, it's something in you that's attracting this type of man. If you had 2 baby daddies, if you had 3 baby daddies, 4 baby daddies, 5 baby daddies, and all of them ain't shit, that mean you the problem. I learned I was the problem when I was in my 20s. I learned that I was the problem. I was a teen mama. I learned that I was the problem. Okay? I'm attracting men that is not of substance because I was the problem. You got to go work on you. And in the midst of me working on me, I had a little trouble at the laundromat. In the midst of me working on me, I had a little trouble at the laundromat. Did y'all know that it's good to drink water from glass bottles? Did y'all know that? Use filter water, but it's good to drink water from glass bottles. Guess who taught me that? Boss man taught me that. I didn't even know. I ain't even know. Just from a little trouble in the laundromat. I walked into my king. Now, when I call my husband my king, he's my king. I'm not saying that he's king of anything else. He's my king. A lot of y'all was getting offended in the comment section on his birthday picture. Like, why would you go in there and make a comment anyway? You know what I'm saying? Oh, ain't no man king. God is king. We know God is king. But why you gotta come and make the comment under my picture, my husband's birthday picture? He's my king. I didn't say he was king of nothing. I said he was my king. So I don't understand that. Why are you offended? Why did you even stop at the post? Some of y'all cray. Just like, just jealousy. It doesn't even make sense. Oh, you mean Shay. That's mean Shay. Quincy, you terrible too. That's bad. I'm just saying, y'all, and back to, the trophy wife. I'm just saying we need to be patient. We need to find out what's going on before you crucify Jermaine. You know what Jermaine said? He said he will no longer date American women. His profile says he only want foreign women. He don't want to date no American women. He want foreign women. He said he done had enough. That's what he said. He said he done had enough. He don't want no American women. He said he want a foreign woman. But the thing is, Jermaine ain't got enough game yet. I hope he learned from this foolery. He don't get duped if any foreign woman get to get him too. You know what I'm saying? But Jermaine is well to do. He need to grab those kids. You know what I'm saying? He need to grab his 3 and continue on with his life. Cause that's nonsense right there. I'm sorry. I feel bad for him, but I hope he learned a lot from this. And I hope he be able to see the red flags the next woman that he get. You know what I'm saying? The next woman that he get, I pray he be able to see them flags, cause that is a mess, honey. That is a mess. I feel so bad for him. Lord, I don't blame him. I don't blame him one bit, honey. I would go with a foreign woman too. I don't blame him one bit, you know, because the way he been hurt, the way he been dog walked. Okay, okay. I don't blame him. It's crazy. Can you imagine? He said, "I don't want to be with I don't want to be with no. I don't want to be with no American woman anymore." I can't blame him for that. That's wild. That is wild. I can't blame him for that. Look at this. This woman has just disgraced him. This woman disgraced him. Yep. The comments this channel says that's where the work is. He needs to take time off and work on himself. I believe he does. But for years you could tell he was he was he just put his head down and was working. He was maintaining and trying to do what he needed to do. This is why he lived the way he lived. This is why once she probably found out where he lived at, he probably brought her back to he more than likely, I told y'all they did, she gave that but JJ freely. And he probably bought her to his house. And she saw how beautiful his house is and how many cars he got and how he living well. And so she said, let me jump on this let me jump on this gravy train. Okay? That's what it looked like to me. That's why she went out there and bought that $300 ring. Okay? That's why they was talking about marriage. I'm quite sure she opened the conversation about marriage and then just continued to talk about it because she wanted him because he's a well-to-do man. Jermaine, I pray you get some help, baby. Get some help. Get some help. Don't just get out there, You got your mama, and you got, your niece and everybody. Bring the woman around them first before you do anything extra. Before you get married again, bring the woman around your mama and your niece and your sisters or whoever. Bring, the woman around the family. Let them be able to let you know, no, this one is crazy. Women, we know each other. We know each other. We know who is a hyena and who is a lioness. Shout out to Crimson Cure. We know who is a hyena and who is a lioness. We can tell. You can tell on these streets when you watch different women content creators. You could tell who is a hyena and who is a lioness. You could tell. Just by what they say, you could tell. That something is wrong somewhere. Even the men you could tell who is the true kings and who is the simps. You could tell. Oh, Renee, I remember you told me, honey. I remember. My heart goes out to you, honey. Keep being strong, baby. Keep holding on. Keep praying, honey. I see you. It's so crazy. It's terrible. That does not make sense. Bring this woman around your family so you can find out what is going on. You just jump up and marry this woman. I said that she had to have good poom poom. She got to have good poom poom. This is why you just jump up and marry her. And now you got all these content creators going back, watching her videos. Somebody just went and downloaded all her videos from somewhere. Okay? Downloaded all her videos from somewhere. And you hear the children, you know, the girl in there crying. And they trying to say, oh, maybe the daddy was touching on her in there or something like that. And the mama on the live. Do you know how many times I break live? Okay, I be on live. I will break character. Okay, because you know you got to put on a little persona. I don't even know if it's a persona. I'm still the same. I'm still the same when the camera go off. So okay, so you break your live. Okay, you break your live, and you ask the kids what's going on in here. You know what I'm saying? What y'all doing in here? You know what I'm saying? I listen. Y'all be hearing me. I talk to the pit bull like that. What you making all that noise for? You know what I'm saying? You in the kitchen. Go to your room. You know what I'm saying? You're going to break character and find out why the baby's crying or something. She in there still putting on makeup and stuff. You're not checking. You're not checking. You're not telling your audience, y'all give me a minute. Let me go check and see what's going on with this girl. She's so loud. No, you don't do that. Walker said that poom ain't worth it, honey. That poom ain't worth it. Nonsense. Nonsense. Quincy said, hey, what's all the ruckus? That's what you gotta ask. I'm telling you, Grace, you right now. You right. Mine see somebody in the backyard. Okay, that doggy see somebody in the backyard. He barking like whoever it is gonna get in here. You know what I'm saying? I pity the fool that would try to enter this house with that dog. Man, that dog. That dog is crazy and he's strong. It's hard to get him off people. It's hard, And the only person he listened to is me. That's a problem. And if you an intruder, I'm gonna let him hurt you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let him hurt you. Take heed to the message does not support violence, but if you get on my property, I'm gonna just let the dog out. I mean, I don't support violence. Take heed, Mr. He said, stop laughing at me. Take heed to the message does not support violence. Grace, stop laughing at me. I'm just saying. Okay, I'm just saying. It's sad though, y'all, because they is roasting this man on social media. Even the men content creators are roasting this man on social media. And this man, oh my God, this man, I feel so bad. They roasting this man. And she don't have no receipts. Okay? The content creators are getting so good. The women that are lionesses, that's smart. They finding out, they getting the information about this man. Because they found out his name through the niece, okay? Because I didn't even know. They checked, all these dating apps. I didn't even know his name. I just got his name today. Checking all information for Jermaine. And there's no police record of Jermaine. Now, you have all this stuff that, they going to court for stuff, You see that, okay? But there's no arrest. And if he really did this, nobody waiting for court. Nobody, no police. They not waiting for court. They're locking him up. He's gonna wait in jail until the court date. So come on now, y'all. Come on now. We got to put 2 and 2 together. Come on now. We crucifying this man for no reason. This does not make sense. If you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page. If you like the content, donate to the page as well. This is the foolery. But roast all men, roast all black men, I'm going to share something with you that, most of y'all probably already know this. But when it comes to anything evil like this, okay? When it comes to anything evil like this, black men are only in the 14th percentile. Guess about all the other races. They like in the 50s and 40s and 60s. But black men are in the 14. Okay? The rest of them, y'all call black men monsters. You know, black men are the monsters. It's not them. It's not them. Now, 14 is bad. I'm not sitting up here saying 14 is not bad. 14 is bad. Okay? But all the other races is like 60, 53, 40. They the ones is the monsters. But y'all say, you know, the black men are the monsters. But theirs is 14. So who is the true monsters? Something is not right. They call the black men predators and stuff like that. But look at that. 14% compared to the ones that is 63, 53, 43. All you got to do is check the stats, baby. Check the stats. Y'all know I don't like to check nothing. I don't like to check none of this stuff. Only until the content makes me come, you know, my content make me have to go search it. I don't like to check anything. I don't like to check anything. I just like to get out here and talk. Other content creators, they be ready. You know, this is what we gonna talk about. I get the title and I just run out. That's what I do. I get the title, I run out because I like to talk shit. So I get the title and I run out. Okay? Listen, I'm not bashing any content creators who go and do their thing. Okay? Shout out to all of y'all. But I don't do that. I don't do that. Okay? I don't do that. I use life stories and the stuff that I've been through, and baby, I will go and link that all together. Hey, Doc, what's going on? That's the uncomfortable truth right there. I can't sit up here and lie to you. I don't check nothing unless the story brings me to have to check it. And I remember checking this about something else, but I don't remember the subject. But I remember checking this, and I was like, I'll be damned. 14%? But y'all call our black men predators. When all the other races got like 63, 53, 40 something, I'm like, what the hell? But black men are the problem. This is what y'all say. Black men are the problem. This is why I know, you know what? Now I know why. Now I know why. There was a Caucasian woman who came to social media with her daughter. She did a little content, you know, and the thing had went viral because nobody never heard of nothing like that. The mother asked the daughter, if you get lost anywhere, who do you look for? Now, this is a white lady, her baby white, okay? But she asked her daughter, who do you look for? You know, if you get lost. The baby said, a big black man. Y'all, I fell out, y'all. I ain't lying. I fell out. I was like, no, the hell, that baby did not say that. So the mother said, wait a minute, before y'all judge, okay? Then you seen a white man come in. Y'all ever seen a white man with that like white hair or blonde hair a little bit? He a little stubby here, you know. He a big guy. He get in here. He said, okay, wait a minute, y'all. He jump in the middle. Okay, like a split screen, okay? So he jump in and he say, y'all listen, before y'all judge this woman, let me tell you why she teaching the baby that. Then he went into black men are the least likely to touch a child out of all the other races. They are the least likely to touch a child. They will get the baby where the baby need to be. I fell out. I said, what? And then he began to say, check the stats. And I went back and checked the stats. And I was like, oh shit. So he right. Black men are 14% that will harm a child. 14%. The rest of them is like 63, 53, 40 something. So who is the true predator? Y'all say black men is the predator. Who's the true predator then? Who is the true predator? It's the rest of y'all that's outside of black men. Y'all the predators. Yeah. It's not the black men. Now, I'm not sitting up here saying that, these things don't happen. It does. It does. These things do happen in the black culture. It does. But it's 14%. Green beans, if you still see me talking, of course this is still live, green beans. Why you always gotta start some mess? You just can't come in and just watch, You always gotta, get in here, okay? Steven, watch green beans. I'm tired of him. I'm gonna take your wrench, green beans. I'm tired. Okay? I'm tired. Okay? This is the thing, but we will sit in here and say that black men are the predators, but they're not. The true predators is the rest of everybody else. They got billboards. And some towns, they got billboards in some towns where you see a daughter up on the billboard. Okay? This is the uncomfortable truth. You see a daughter on the billboard. Okay, mind you, let's break it down. The daughter is not my color. Okay? So you will see the daughter on the billboard. Okay? She got her legs folded in and she's sitting on the bed. And it says at the top, fathers, when you are drunk, your daughter's bedroom is not your bedroom. Okay? Okay? Your daughter's bedroom, they said when you are drunk, your daughter's bedroom is not your bedroom. But y'all say black men are the predators. What'd you say? What'd you say? I saw you. I see you right now. Green beans, I'm about tired of you. I'm about tired of you. Okay? I'm cooking. Nobody care that you cooking, sir. Okay? Find you a new windshield. I'm tired. Now, the sad part is that believe all women. Believe all women. Sometimes when we have this mindset, men will end up in prison for like 10, 20 years because of this mindset. They will end up in prison 10, 20 years because of this mindset. And then later, when her conscience had ate her enough, like she just can't take it no more, then the woman comes and confesses and say he didn't do anything, it was consensual. But can you give this man his 10 years back? Can you give this man 20 years back? You can't give him nothing back. You can't give him anything back. It's done. It's done. And all they say is that they're sorry. Like right now, ISIS, once all this, is said and done, only thing she gonna be able to say to Jermaine is that she's sorry. That's it. After she done slain his name all over the social media, this man could have lost his job. All this foolery, this man could have lost. People could be thinking all this evil things about him and everything if the niece ain't never come out and say nothing. Women, we have to do better. We have to do better. I'm not just saying black women. I'm saying women, we have to do better. You have to start telling yourself the truth. We have to do better. I'm tired of green beans. I'm tired. I'm tired of him. Walker said, but she won't apologize. You know what? We gonna see. But what does the apology ain't gonna do nothing though. The apology ain't gonna do nothing. You accuse this man of touching his own children. His own children, his own babies. And if the judge believed that this man would be under the jail until they found out the truth, he would be under the jail until they found out the truth. But Lord knows if he would have made it out of jail. Grace said the damage already done. F her apology. Listen, I hear you. I hear you. Yup. She lying on that man's name, shaking my head. Yes, 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 honey. The sad part is that thank God the judge seen through all this foolery. Because this man will be in prison all on a lie. And if it wasn't for that CPS worker that took time to separate those children and get the true nitty gritty, this man would be in so much trouble. Ain't that crazy? That is so crazy. Can you imagine? It's wrong, honey. It's so wrong. But he gonna learn though. He gonna learn because the way he married this woman didn't make no sense. The way he married her so fast and she dropped those babies, that does not make any sense at all. Lord, I tell you, that is so crazy. I don't even know what to say no more. It's wild. Y'all, everybody, we out. We out. Everybody have a wonderful Sunday. Much love to you all. Y'all be safe out here in these social media streets. Stop listening to garbage. Stop watching garbage, okay? That will make you upset, okay? Don't go watch foolery and stuff like that. That will get you aggravated, okay? Just want to put that out there to you, okay? We got to do better in watching things and being around certain people, okay? We got to do better, all right? Thank you, everybody, for showing up. Thank you for all that y'all have, everybody who donated to the channel. I appreciate y'all because y'all could be anywhere else, but y'all was like, let me see what this loudmouth heifer talking about. And I appreciate y'all for that. I thank you so much for all the love and all the donations and everything like that. I just wanted to get our music together before we go. Let me get in here and thank everybody. Here we go. One more time for the crowd in the back. I'll put a nice little echo to it. Is it aggravating? I don't even know. Much love to y'all. Oh, y'all be safe. Thank you to everybody. If you want to donate to the channel, you can donate through Cash App, through Venmo. through Super Chat. Cash App and Venmo will be in the bio link, okay? If you want to also donate, you can like the stream and also follow me as well, okay? If you want to shop with us, our family business is called ubmracksfashion.com. Okay, UBM Racks. I'm sorry, UBM Rack. I'm getting tongue tied. UBMRacksFashion.com. I'm saying it wrong, am I? UBM Racks Fashion. Yes, I got it. UBMRacksFashion.com. Honey, thank you. I appreciate you. I'm getting tongue tied. Hey, Miss O, what's going on, baby? It's been a long time anyways, like 3 hours and 13 minutes. Okay, so we also have Mercari, POSHMARK, and eBay. Okay, our clothes are amazing. We have handbags, we have fedoras, we have utility bags, army bags that you will love. Y'all come check it out. Okay, also let you know the prices in our main website, ubmracksfashion.com. The link is there in the bio. The prices there are much cheaper, okay? They are much cheaper, okay? Okay? Don't bite your own lips off. You play too much. I can't stand you, green beans. Thank you for the $5 super chat. I can't stand you. I don't care that you gave me $5. I can't stand you. Now you done made me mess up. So now, if you want to shop merch with us, scroll to the top of the page. You will see Shop Our Store. You can go check it out. Hoodies, shirts, mugs, water bottles, baby clothes. They got baby clothes in there too. Y'all can go check that out and see if you like anything. Okay, guys, everybody have a wonderful Sunday. Much love to you all. We gonna go out, with a little something. Here we go. But God only knows what you've been through.